at activating outlets and enjoy instant cashbacks. Terms and conditions apply. Stanbic Bank is regulated by the Bank of Uganda, and customer deposits are protected by the Deposit Protection Fund up to 10 million Uganda shillings.
Well, welcome back from that short break. And of course, we were just all the way from Mitoma there, having Philip Aguta giving us an update. And we witnessed two candidates. He also talked about the district tally center where the results are going to be announced. And what we witnessed there was the fact that these two candidates have got that intense, intense competition there. We could see a major general retired Kahinda Otafiri there. Voters are really showing a lot of favor, caressing and loving the photo there, saying, man, he has to go through. And of course, earlier on in the day, we also witnessed Right Honorable Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Thomas Tayebwa, there, voting, casting his vote physically. And of course, that also shows how he appreciates and embraces this democracy. Well, we're still in studios with Kristen Biringiro, the programs manager of Anti-Corruption Coalition. We were talking, the discussion was centered about corruption, women involvement in politics. We talked about the NRM manifesto and how it's very interesting that the opposition party have not been able to update, their focal points, the websites. And this is where we pick from information to understand what they're going to do for Ugandans, for the voters, for the citizens. Yeah, we're still with Kristen in studio, and we want to hear her takeaway from that discussion that we had in Mitoma.
Yes, thank you very much. I like that the polling official noted that by and large the voting went on peacefully. We do not want violence in these elections. That is good, that we can have peaceful elections. We know they're also democratic. And so this is the environment that we want. And this is the environment that we are preaching to all voters. I actually want to appeal to all the voters out there. Please do not be violent. Do not engage in acts of violence, because you will attract the violence again of the forces, of the army and the other security forces. And we want you alive to enjoy the fruits of your voting and etc. But also to appeal, most importantly, again to the voters. Our leaders are as good as we are. The leaders come from our societies. The leaders we send out there represent us. Let us send the leaders that are going to represent us, because I know citizens know these people. They know who is good, they know who has the money, they know who will work. They always have this information. And so if we send the bad leaders...
As you can see the security there,
exactly.
You're really doing their job there. That's quite interesting. And we've seen tight security throughout the whole process. We've not had escalating areas or issues in the polling stations. And when we look at Mitoma, the district woman MP seat there was captured by at least 5 candidates vying for that. And when we talk about Mitoma, we are looking at Rohingya North, Rohingya West. And when you look at the numbers, you see that the women have taken part in these elections. Though we didn't have a chance to speak to some of the candidates, but here if we read through, we see this Chohaire Faith, we see Agasha Juliet, Bashisha, and then Charampe Rebecca, and then we also see Twinom Juni, Rose Bell. These are some of the women that played a part. And we haven't had those results of how they performed there. But what we know from the updates that have unfolded, we understand that Right Honorable Deputy Speaker of Parliament cast his ballot, he voted, and then also Major General retired Kahinda Utafire was also there. And yeah, we hope that the results will tell it all. Yeah, the results will give us the evidence of now who is the winner, and that will come a little bit later on. So the process this time around, for the NRM, I didn't expect a lot of violence, yes. But then when we get to the 2026 general elections, the clashes are always too, too much with especially into the opposition camps, the voters camps, the NRM camps itself, the ruling party. And can we find a remedy to this? Well,
I think the only remedy one is for the parties to tell their supporters
mindset change,
to tame their supporters, because sometimes this is I don't want to use words like encouraged or something, but some of our leaders actually get up there and they will tell their supporters at all costs, let us guard this vote, And I mean, every candidate is sure that they will be the successful candidate. And so if they are not successful, they have been cheated. No one will, it is rare that people will concede, and accept that someone else has genuinely won, even when that is the case. And so when some of these leaders actually tell their people, let us defend, if we do not go through, that means we have been cheated.
Yes.
I think that is one of the leading causes of such kinds of violence. And again, this is the final determinant, These are just party primaries, and so they have to, the winners have to tussle it out again with someone else before they can finally assume or, win their way through and assume office. And so I think, and indeed I also anticipate that towards 2026, I think there's going to be, the violence will increase, it will be more pronounced. And how I appeal again to the citizens, because really this violence, you will be violent, but these people will still go to office. The winners will be read, they'll go to office and they will perform their duties. And then you'll get out with injuries, some people lose their lives, and so you find that it was all in vain, really. Really, we want everyone to be as peaceful as possible. Let us have peaceful elections, go through them. We vote if the person we have voted or we want goes to office, well and good. If they don't, then let's watch out and wait for them the next time they come.
And of course, ensuring that this is put in place, basically it starts with me. It starts with every individual who is in this process of election. You can see the lining up. The lining up process is a lengthy process. Yeah, and sometimes these people, as they line up, the sun is burning. It's really a bit tiring. But again, you really can't say that, no, they've rigged, the votes. Now you see this and this. The people that were standing behind you, those are the ones who voted for you. So the only thing is that it's only for the primaries. But of course, in general elections, we can't do the lining up. The lining up. You can imagine lining up behind President Museveni. Where would that line end?
I don't know if they would even do this district by district, sub-county by
district by district. The president has to go to this district and then the other district, and then he's voted no. Well, it can be doable for the primaries, for the party primaries, but then for the general elections, we have to go back to the casting the ballots. And because now the management of the ruling party has shown us that they do have the capacity to actually handle these elections fair and better. So we know that a bit of some of the activities that they've done within the primaries, they can translate this into the general elections. They can transfer some of the good attributes that we've seen here. Yes, there have been clashes, but those are minimal. The majority polling stations had peace, and security was tight since last night.
Yeah, and we hope that translates through into the general election.
The 2026 general elections. Yeah, and so some of the areas probably that were reported, Rukunjiri had a fair and a well-organized election. Then we have Lira. Of course, Mitoma, we've had that update there. We had the polling agent there giving us a detailed update. And I loved the vigor, the way he was answering the questions. He wasn't being specific in any area. He was giving us the updates as they unfold. So now we are waiting at the districts to see how the counting goes there. And we hope that no violence erupts from the counting, because then that would mean something else. But so far, so good. Since morning, we haven't had, very, very overboard reports of violence. It has all been minimal. And we hope that this is carried on, into the 2026 general elections. I'm so privileged to be part of this process, to be part of the electoral team from the national broadcaster. And for me, I'm not a politician. I'm not very good in politics, but following the happenings, following for the battle, people fighting for the flag. Yeah, we want the NRM flag. We have to go for it. The do or die. The clashes. There are some interesting stories that we witnessed since last night. And my takeaway would be, well, I still give it a haze. NRM, they've done a great job. Though I'm putting on red, I'm for NRM.
Yeah, but okay, yeah.
It's a joke.
Yeah, I think well said, and I think for us to advance, in elections, in our politics, we basically need to keep it free. We need to keep it fair, and most importantly, we need to keep it safe. I think the Electoral Commission has managed it quite well with deployment. I think they did a good job.
And a lot of people were worried when they saw security in all town councils, in town areas. They were worried that now the clashes are going to begin. People are going to be, held tight, by bow ties. What are you doing? Why are you here? What is this? But this means that most of the clashes that happen are attributed to the voters.
Oh, yes.
It's never the security.
Yeah, true. It's usually the voters. I think, like I had mentioned earlier, during this period, they're usually high up there, and so there's need for people to calm down. And how I hope and pray that security will remain sane during the general election, because I do not know, usually during the party primaries, it is usually calm. But when we get to the general election, and now
Something
you have
happens.
even the opposition on board,
because
I
it's
don't
a
know
mixture.
what happens. I do not know what happens, but the security is security for us all. I plead and I pray that we see this kind of behavior again in the general election.
I have a friend who said that towards the general elections, he will fly out his family. He will not be in this country because he knows that they will erupt.
Yeah, but that is so bad if that is what characterizes our elections.
Our elections, true.
In that citizens get to an extent of, wanting to be away during that period. I think that is not what we need.
Not what we need.
We need citizens to be comfortable in their country, to go out there confidently and vote and cast their vote, and know that they'll be safe. Yeah.
And I know that whereas the journey is quite long to get there to where we want, to the ideal elections that we really want, I still believe that one step is something towards, you know, achieving, attaining what we want. And I think peace and stability is one of the SDGs that we have in the United Nations SDGs. So we hope, and we cry and beg that we all stand to influence with peace, with love, and with unity. Your last take as we wind up.
They say even the journey of 1,000 miles begins with just one step. And so, despite the challenges, we know there are always opportunities. In these challenges, you look out and you'll always find opportunities. So it's about looking out, picking those opportunities and taking advantage of them. And my last word, one, citizens, please engage in the voting. We've seen previously the percentage of the population that goes out to vote, especially for the presidential elections, is not what we would want. Almost half of the citizens do not go out there and vote. And so we want to be responsible, and yet this is a civic responsibility. It is our responsibility to go out there and vote our leaders. And so I appeal to the citizens to go out there and vote. Of course, I appeal to the politicians, the political parties, the candidates. Please be sane, preach unity, and let's not breed violence. Let's not provoke violence. Let's maintain peace. And of course, to the security forces out there, of course, I plead with them. And this is not for now, but this is for the general election. We usually see violence, some violence. How I wish that this would, at least for the first time, if we do not have any beatings, you know. Sometimes when that happens, even the innocent bystanders and citizens get into that and they are sacrificed. And so let's have peaceful elections for our country.
Thank you very much, Kristen, for sharing your space with us. Indeed, we have been blessed by every update and every information that you've given us, but more so your advocacy as Anti-Corruption Coalition Uganda. I think you're doing a great job. I believe just one drop into an ocean is also a wave. Yeah, even if it's a slight wave, it is a wave. So we indeed thank you so much. 360 live coverage, NRM party primaries. We are still going ahead as national broadcasters. We will keep bringing you updates as they unfold. And I believe as candidates, yes, as candidates, as voters, as the Electoral Commission, it is our duty to ensure that we handle a free and fair process. There shouldn't be violence, as Kristen said there. Let us strive to make it a peaceable election. And come 2026, we should translate into that ideal election that we all crave for. My name is Patricia Lukoma Mpango. It has been a great afternoon, you know, sharing my space with you. Up next is our Kiswahili news. Stay tuned.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends friends to form a team of 4 and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
It's a FlexiPay cashback explosion. Shop and pay with your FlexiPay. Cashback instant. It's a FlexiPay cashback explosion.
It's a FlexiPay cashback explosion. Simply shop and pay with your FlexiPay at activating outlets and enjoy instant cashbacks. Terms and conditions apply. Stanbic Bank is regulated by the Bank of Uganda and customer deposits are protected by the Deposit Protection Fund up to 10 million Uganda shillings.
Are you an elite runner, a fitness enthusiast, or just looking for adventure? Get ready to run in paradise at the Fort Portal City Marathon on the 19th of July 2025. This is your race to experience the beauty and culture of our tourism city. It's all breathtaking for only 50,000 shillings. Register now at www.fortcitymarathon.com or come to Wazalendo Building, Room 9 in Fort Portal. The Fort Portal City Marathon, Mwije Tugende Toro, for a run in paradise. In partnership with Rock Telecom, Data Cities, Sons, and
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
And Toro Kingdom.
Abeka baratuza. Awaronji. Nafe tujja.
Oh. Bami kwan. Anya inakuchange ono.
Uncle, you can just use your phone.
Hey, tuina momo.
Va ku mwana gununya change.
Nayanziza nnyo.
Nange kwegera.
Yes sir.
Zo ziri mmeka?
Jire 3 kitundu.
3 kitundu.
Yes sir.
Nayo. Sente ngazinziguddeko.
But uncle, you can get from your phone.
Let's keep on playing your bodies. What did you mean? Mweba rutegeka nze nogola bankoye kuva ku macha ndi mu shopping. Juma jangu ambe ku munno muti kule ebintu. Muri mutya?
Uncle, you're suffering again. Can you can put it on your phone and make money?
Bye. No sorry, don't do it. That's all Wagara. Thanks for Barama. This, and Tom was Charuao, but get your mongere home. We are getting your situation here.
Can they take candle?
Hey, wait, I got Kutambura. When the water will run. I sang another to Moino Kumikiriza.
Kaze, I kept working even after I saw the rash. I was scared to go to the heresy facility. The mpox got worse and I stopped working completely for 2 weeks. Imagine how can a border rider survive if nobody wants to get closer to you. If I had gone earlier, I would have been treated sooner. People, don't wait like I did.
Protect your family and community by seeking treatment immediately you notice any symptoms of Mpox. For more information about Mpox, call the Ministry of Health's toll-free line on 0800 1000 or send a free SMS to your report on 8500. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health with support from UNICEF, WHO and partners.
Are you an elite runner, a fitness enthusiast, or just looking for adventure? Get ready to run in paradise at the Fort Portal City Marathon on the 19th of July 2025. This is your race to experience the beauty and culture of our tourism city. It's all breathtaking for only 50,000 shillings. Register now at www.fortcitymarathon.com or come to Wazalendo Building, Room 9 in Fort Portal. The Fort Portal City Marathon, Mwija Tugende Toro, for a run in paradise. In partnership with Rock Telecom, Data Cities, Sams, and
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
And Toro Kingdom.
Taxation is a bit complicated, and the only way to demystify it and make it as easy to understand and to comply with is through engagement. Is there a limit to the number of cars a returning citizen is bringing into Uganda? Who has paid the excise duty on this water is not the supermarket which has sold you this bottle at 1,000. It's not the business. It is the man who is going to drink this water. We strongly believe that it will only be through such constructive engagement that we'll be able to broaden our tax base and build our country together.
Buza Kamiso now. Now you can get direct answers. Send your tax-related questions via WhatsApp or SMS to 0790-141-887, and the Commissioner General of URA, John Musinguzi, will personally address them. Tune in to UBC News Tonight every Monday and Wednesday for expert insights and clear explanations. Buza Commissioner.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
abeka bana batuzi awarungi naffe tujja
Bamikwano, anya inakuchenja ono.
Uncle, you can just use your phone.
Tuina momo.
Va ku mwana gununya change.
Nayanziza nnyo.
Nange kwembe.
Yes, sir.
Zo ziri mmeka?
Ziri 3 kitundu.
3 kitundu?
Yes, sir.
Nayiba. Sente nga zinsugoddeko.
But Uncle, you can get from your phone.
Let's keep on playing your bodies. What did you do? Mweba rutegeka nze nogola bankoye kuva ku makya ndi mu shopping. Juma jangu yambe ku munno muti kule ebintu muli mutya.
Uncle, you're suffering again. Can you put it on your phone and make money?
Bye-bye. Monsuri domtuma. Undazo kwagara. Naye. Thanks for coming. Bit, enkombo wazikyali waawo. Jajja mwongereko. Bayagala nnyo olw'omulw'eki nyeenga.
Kandete kando.
Tewetaaga kutambula. Gwe ne bw'otuula.
Tubeere mu nzikiza.
Senga n'atuma olina okugumiikiriza.
Welcome back from that break, and we're glad you're still with us here on UBC television. Now, the battle for the NRM flag is not yet over. Of course, as UBC continue to give you the 360 degrees coverage of the NRM primaries that is happening across the country today. Now, as we continue to give you updates right here, we will start off with what is happening in Katakwi district. I am Lorraine Masika Kazimoto. Now, the Vice President, retired Major Jessica Lupo, has scored 100% in her village polling station in Aketa Parish in Ogongoja Sub-County in Katakwi District. Now, Alupo scored 312 votes against Angela Anuken, Violet Akurut Adome, and Cecilia Anyakoit, who each got 0. Now, all four are struggling or were struggling to carry the NRM flag for the position of the district woman MP of Katakwi. Now, the results were declared by Moses Otim, who is the village NRM registrar, and also saw the incumbent Usuk County MP Bosco Okiror getting 252 votes. We did see Richard Ongorok with 58 votes, while Jessica Akwi scored no votes at all for the seat of county MP under the NRM ticket. Now, Lupo congratulated the voters for electing her 100% for these peaceful and democratic elections, always observed at the polling station. Lupo also encouraged the electorate to embrace all government programs aimed at alleviating poverty at household level. Now, Katakwi district has 629 NRM polling stations, and the country has over 70,000 polling stations. We have more on that.
The NRM party is conducting the NRM primaries for members of parliament, for counties, and members of parliament for districts who are women. I am a candidate for Katakwi District Woman Member of Parliament 2025-2031. And today, the election in my village has been impressive, as it has always been impressive. The election for the county member of parliament and also the district woman member of parliament who are going to carry the NRM flag have been free and fair here in Mitoma village. And I want to thank the residents of the village for demonstrating confidence in me by giving me 312 votes. All the members of the register voted for me, and I thank them very sincerely for being dedicated members of NRM and turning up in those numbers to elect their leaders. I thank them for demonstrating responsibility by physically being here to choose their leaders. As a candidate, like any other candidate, I have been moving around the constituency physically, through the phone and through agents. We are looking forward to the results at the end of the day. And when the results come at the end of the day, is when we shall respond in a corresponding way. For now, I wouldn't like to preempt the population or the election officials or my supporters or my opponents. I call upon everyone to be very peaceful during the election, during the tallying of results, until the results are announced. And I call upon the election officials to demonstrate transparency and ensure that they pronounce results from the numbers of the people who have voted in their villages.
Yes, Vice President, retired Major Jessica Lupo, giving her remarks on the voting activity that happened in Katakwi district. Now, moving on to Kakumiro district, there has been early celebrations for the Prime Minister Robina Nabanja, who retained the party flag for Kakumiro Women's Member of Parliament with a landslide victory. Take a look.
Bina abiri na mutano kine na B twatuma obululu bisatu n'obubiri ate ekyo kyayenda tujaguzi.
All right, now just to give you a quick roundup, of over 2,148 contenders were battling for over 499 constituency slots, now with 1,579 seeking for the NRM ticket for direct constituencies. Now, for this case, the women alone, we had 586 competing for the district women MP slots. Now, moving on to Ngweri County, the NRM primaries have been successfully held in Ngweri County, Soroti district. Now, the results in Soroti City East indicate Herbert Ariko is leading as voters highly abandoned the portraits of their opponents. And we do have more.
The latest is we have a hope for Honorable Adowa, and Adowa is the highest voter in Serere district. Bugondo, Adowa is won. Kasilo, Adowa is won. Kadungulu, Adowa is won. Kateta, Adowa is won. Serere Council, Adowa is won. Olio sub-county, Adowa is won. And we are very happy.
In addition to the information that has been given to the people of Serere district, let's first begin by thanking the security of Serere district for having given us enough security that has enabled the voters to vote peacefully. According to the few results that we have received, here we have Adowa Helen, who got 250 votes in Okulonyo village, that is in Okulonyo parish. Labor Adowa got 237, Achom got 27 votes. Adowa got 290 votes still in Labor, while Achom got 90. Adowa got 225 votes, and Achom got 163. Adowa got 588 votes in Labor still, then Achom got 56. To the voters of Serere district, please, 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 we have really done a great job.
So right now, according to the preliminary results, it indicates that the Honorable Moding has won massively, though we have not collected all the results from other sub-counties, but it indicates that even the gap that Honorable Moding has given his opponents, it shows that he will have no problem. Honorable Moding has taken it. So we want to take this opportunity to congratulate the voters at the NRM fraternity of Serere County for turning up massively to vote for Honorable Moding. And I want to assure you that you have not voted for nothing. You have voted for prosperity, because one of our agendas, we don't want a flag for nothing, but we want to use the flag to lobby for the people of Serere, to lobby for the welfare of the youth of Serere, and for women empowerment. That flag is going to help us do very many things in this government.
All right, thank you so much for that update right there from Serere District. Now we take you to Ramiaga District, where Robert Onyango has been covering the NRM primaries. And like I said, we're giving you the 360 coverage of the NRM party primaries happening across the country. As you can see, he's been giving us updates from all morning until now. Like I said, the battle is not yet over, but we're yet to get more updates from Robert Onyango. Robert Onyango, we are ready for you.
And our viewers of UBC TV, yes, rightly, we are in Simbab district, where we have spent the entire day following the primaries of the NRM party in as far as the preparation for the 2026 general election roadmap is concerned. It is now coming to evening. The situation is still very, very cool as it has been the entire day. But of course, we have kept on following the unfoldings in different polling stations across the entire district. Particularly, we have given a keen interest to Ramiaga County, where there is a serious battle between the incumbent Thwedro Sechkubo and, of course, the formerly retired Brigadier General Emmanuel Rashande. It has not been an easy day, and we expect to see more of the drama when it comes to the final tallying of the results of the outcomes of today's polls. But generally, it has been a very peaceful exercise, and we expect we shall pull off this assignment. And of course, the voters of this constituency and the district at large will also go to their beds very much aware of whom they have handed the flag in as far as the four constituencies. I mean four. There is the fifth constituency, that is of Maogola North, but that one did not have voting in as far as the direct member of parliament is concerned. Of course, the Godfrey Aine Sodo Kaguta is already an unopposed candidate waiting to tussle out with the rest of the candidates coming from different political parties or independent candidates when it comes to general election. But the voting has been across the entire district, where voters of Simbab district have been voting for the flag bearers in the NRM party, that is at the position of Ramiaga County, the district member of parliament, Maogola South and Maogola West, where the incumbent and minister state for primary health care is also seriously facing it with another three contestants. But when I bring you back on what is so far on ground, the incumbent holder of the district member of parliament, Honorable Mary Begumisa, seems not to be safe as of now, because for wherever we have been, she has lost out to a very young lady who is just coming in on the political scene. But the details and the results of what has so far, we are not in position to confirm to you, but all this is just what we can say as per our own investigations and of what we have so far witnessed basing on the declaration forms. But the tight race, the race for everyone to watch, is in Ramiaga County, Federal Sechkubo and retired Brigadier General Emmanuel Rashande. They are all very sure that indeed at the end of the day they will carry the party flag. But of course, this is a competition where at the end of the day NRM party will only go with the winner, and that will be one person. This stretch where we are standing in Simbab is the one which will be leading us to the district headquarters, and of course we have been there so far. There's no business there at the tally center, but we are very sure that in the coming moments of the day or the evening, of course they would have composed themselves and tallying will go on as prepared. Unless when there are changes, we will also communicate to you and our viewers of UBC. Access to the district headquarters has now also been limited to only those few crucial and required members of the general public. Those includes the media, agents of different politicians, they will be given access to the district headquarters. Of course, the security is doing that just to limit on the numbers, mainly those who will be coming to antagonize the process. But they want to make it a very brief and secure place for the exercise of tallying, where at the end of the day we will get the final endorsements of who has been handed the flag and at what constituency, how many votes did he or she garner, and probably the declaration of the end of this exercise of electing leaders in the NRM party. For now, Lauren and our viewers, I want to make it short and clear that indeed there was a delay in the starting of the voting, but that was after the NRM party had a few challenges here and there which were rectified, and all were done to ensure that at least this is a fair process. There was that delay caused by even the arrival of the voting materials, including the registers. Of course, in the morning there were contestations about who, which, and how will the register be used. Of course, even to some candidates were proposing that indeed, without the register, they can allow people to vote, which some also objected, noting that it has been the root cause of confusion in the past primaries. But at the polling stations where we have been, of course, we have witnessed cases, outcries of citizens of Zimbabwe actually crying out that they have been denied an opportunity to cast their vote for their preferred candidate. But of course, for the registrars have insisted that was the guidelines from the NRM Secretariat. There was no window they can create and move away from what was already put down in white and black to ensure that the party holds a very successful exercise. For now, let me hand back to the broadcast house for the more updates of what is happening across the entire country. This is Robert Onyango, and we are in Zimbabwe district.
All right, thank you so much, Robert Onyango, for that, wow, update what's happening in Zimbabwe district. Now, Remiaga, just to inform you, Remiaga County is one of 4 counties in Zimbabwe district. Now, the other 3, we do have Maogola North, Maogola West, and Maogola. Now, taking a look at some of the contestants in, let's start with Remiaga County. We had Bwire Edmund, we had Rashande Emmanuel, who is neck and neck with Sechkubo Theodore, but also we had other candidates as well, that is Kato Jacob Mwesije and Joy Kafura Kabatsi. Now in Maogola North, we do have Aine Godfrey Kaguta, and then when we look into Maogola West, we have Anifa Bangirana, Bemigisha Wilberforce, and Katerega Othman. Then in Maogola, we also do have Byuma Oswald Des, Dumba Dennis, and Chironde Yasin. That is for Maogola South. Now, when it comes to the district woman MP of Zimbabwe district, we have Bemigisa Mary, Nambazira Florence, Mbabazi Helen, and Esther Gwanjwa in that part of Zimbabwe district. Now let's move over to Katakwi district. Now for the woman MP, we did see retired Major Jessica Alupo, who also is the Vice President of Uganda, actually taking most of the votes, but she did stand with the likes of Akurut, Violet, Adome, Anuken, Angela, and Anyakwait Cecilia. Now, Usuk County, we had Ongorok Richard, then Okiror Bosco, and Akwi Jessica. Now, looking at Toroma, we do have Ekalas Walter Okiring, then we also do have Koluo Joseph, Andrew, Malinga Paul, and Aporu Allen, and Osia Solomon Alemu. Then for Ngariam, we do have Peter Ogwang, who also is the State Minister for Sports. We have Malalu Daniel and Atuku Augustine. Now, when we take you to Ngweri County, now the NRM primaries have been successfully held in Ngweri County in Soroti district. Now, the results in Soroti East do indicate Herbert Ariko is leading as the voters highly abandoned the portraits of their opponents. Take a look.
Ikara Francis, Ikau Sarah, Ikeme Reed Patrick, Ikilai Isaac, Ikiring Ikirori Betty, Ikirori Lois, Ikopu Teddy, Ileka Margaret, Imilu Mary, Imolot Imachlet, Imongos Andrew.
My name is Herbert Mandariko, candidate for NRM flag bearer for Member of Parliament, Ngweri County. So far, there has been relative calm, except for a few places. I have been told in Telamot Primary School, that is the area where one of my opponents comes from, his supporters have attempted to be violent and wanted to chase away those who support me. But for the rest of the county, the security forces of Soroti district and all those who are managing the election have done well to ensure that there is relative calm. The challenge we have had a little bit, especially on this side of the county, is the presence of the weekly local market at Amukaro, which the RDC had recommended to the joint security team that, like it always happens on such important functions like this one, that market should have been postponed to either a day like tomorrow because it's a weekly market. But the deputy clerk of Soroti City Council decided to defy the instructions and did not cancel or postpone the market. So a number of people are diverted there, which to me as a district chairman of NRM, besides being a candidate, is wrong. You do not refuse to cooperate with a major activity, not just of the party in power, but which is national, because the leaders that are going to be elected are national. So Amukaro market has affected people in surrounding sub-counties like Ngweri and Awalwal. Most of the people have gone there. This is definitely going to cause a bit of a delay in the start of the time for polling. But otherwise, in a number of places, in Amoroto, in Awalwal, in Takaramiam, in Omugenya, in Damasiko, I've already had feedback. I've just been talking to one of my agents in Awukot, in Aoja. They are all saying that the people are gathering up, the names are being read by the polling officials so as to clarify who is in the register. I believe that this process should be able to end quite well. I'm optimistic. Of course, I cannot tell what happens at the exact polling time, but I wish that all those that are stakeholders and players will work hard to adhere to the rules of the game.
Okay.
That a few of us participants had attempted to mobilize people to cause a chaotic scene in the electoral process. So the joint security team decided that it was necessary to support the police so as to deploy. There is a very big gap in as far as police deployment in this sub-region. The numbers are thin on the ground. So the regional police command decided to request other security forces to provide them with additional manpower so as to secure.
Now over to Lira district. Voting in the NRM primary saw a mixed turnout and a tightly contested race in Erute South. Now, while some polling stations opened on time, others experienced delays, and that also voter turnout was quite low and suspected interferences. Now, right now, tallying is underway for the final declaration that is in Lira district.
We are coming to you live from Lira district, and here we are already stationed at the tally center where all the votes, all results which have been collected from all the sub-counties within the district will be brought here in this very hall here you're seeing for tallying. And what we are seeing, or what is coming out from Lira district, is a very tight race between former Minister for Lands, Housing and Urban Development, that is Sam Ingola, and then former RDC for Tuke district, that is George Abudul. That is where we are seeing a very tight race here in Lira district. And inside here, it is only journalists and then the security people and then the election officials, and then 10 representatives of each candidate are being allowed to enter inside here. We have seen a number of supporters who came with their candidates. They have been asked to stay out because this place, the sub-county headquarters, is actually fenced. If you can see, those ones are supporters of different candidates whom have been asked to stay out and then wait for the declaration of results. So what is happening right now is that different sub-counties are coming in here with their results, and then tallying will be done at the end of the day, and the winner for this election will be pronounced, and then we shall also be giving you updates of what will be unfolding. Pause. So you're here at the tally center, and you seem to be a little bit happy.
Very happy.
What is happening right now?
What is happening? The success is coming. They are going to declare my 90%, which I told you since morning. Right now we're waiting. You can see the man I competed with is writing so many bogus things on social media, saying the election was not fair, yet there was no fighting. The thing was very smooth. I'm happy that you, the press, you covered from the morning until now. And here, up to now, you can see the supporters outside, how happy they are, and we're also very happy.
So what is happening right now?
What is happening right now, the Electoral Commission is still trying to tally, and we're going to hear the result when they call us in. We're waiting for the result.
Okay. Have you been informed whether the results are already all here or some are still out?
They are all here. They're already informed us. They're waiting for a route and north because they have to declare together.
Okay.
But they're on the way.
Okay. So what does this mean for you then?
This means that in January I will walk through, because I'm going to maintain my voters and see that I don't lose. And again, more from the UPC side, they're going to come to me because the election, they locked very many people out. All the chairmen who have been locked out, they have said they're coming to the NRM now. So I'm very happy to gain.
Thank you. Yes, so that was Honorable Sam Engola, the former State Minister for Housing, who seems to be very optimistic about the results that will come out. But what we know is that the Electoral Commission, the NRM Electoral Commission, hasn't yet declared the results, but I think he has been tallying with his team somewhere and is very optimistic that he has already won. And what we know is that celebrations has already also started in some other areas for this victory. What we now know is that the Route South, all the results from the different sub-counties are already here. And what is holding the declaration is that they are waiting for results from the Route North, because this is the district with the 2 constituencies. But the woman MP for this district has gone unopposed, so there is no competition there. But there is only competition in the Route South and then the Route North. So outside the fence where the tallying is taking place are supporters of different candidates who are here. And we just want to speak to a few of them to understand why they are here, why they are not staying at their homes. So gentlemen, you can just introduce yourself and then you share with us, why are you here? You're staying under the scorchy sun and then you're not going home.
Okay, I'm Paul Agumadoni from Adiaka Parish, Gali Sub-County, Lira District.
All right, that is Eddie Olwa in Lira giving us an update, or giving us a roundup of what has been happening in Lira. Now, just to give you, or to paint you a picture, or to give you some of the candidates who have been standing for the party flag in Lira. When you look at the district woman MP, now just like the way Ediolwa reported, came unopposed, and that is being held by Jane Ruth Acheng. And he also did say that the competition looks to be coming from Erute South and Erute North. Now, in Erute South, for the male MP, we see Sam Engola going against Abdulu George, and for the district woman MP, did see Auma Linda Agnes. Now, for Erute North, we do see Ongom Patrick going against Ogwang Paul Anya, Opio Emmy Johnson, and then finally Akelo Christine on Walk Adako. Now, UBC Television continues to bring you the 360 live coverage of the NRM primaries that is happening across the country. And do keep it locked to UBC. Up next, we do have Dennis Sigoa. You will be talking to somebody important about the NRM primaries. I'm Lorraine Masika Kazimoto. Thank you so much for your company, and do keep it locked to UBC Television.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes, including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
It's a FlexiPay cashback explosion. Shop and pay with your FlexiPay. Cashback instant. It's a FlexiPay cashback explosion.
It's a FlexiPay cashback explosion. Simply shop and pay with your FlexiPay at activating outlets and enjoy instant cashbacks. Terms and conditions apply. Stanbic Bank is regulated by the Bank of Uganda, and customer deposits are protected by the Deposit Protection Fund up to 10 million Uganda shillings.
Are you an elite runner, a fitness enthusiast, or just looking for adventure? Get ready to run in paradise at the Fort Portal City Marathon on the 19th of July 2025. This is your race to experience the beauty and culture of our tourism city. It's all breathtaking for only 50,000 shillings. Register now at www.fortcitymarathon.com or come to Wazalendo Building, Room 9 in Fort Portal. The Fort Portal City Marathon, Mwija Tugende Toro, for a run in paradise. In partnership with Rock Telecom, Data Cities, Sons, and
UBC, inspiring Uganda,
and Toro Kingdom.
abeka baratuza awarungi naffe tujja
Bami kwangu, anya inakuchange ono.
Uncle, you can just use your phone.
Tuina momo.
Va ku mwana gununya change.
Nayanziza nnyo.
Nange nange kwete.
Yes, sir.
Zo ziri mmeka?
Jire 3 kitundu.
3 kitundu?
Yes, sir.
Ngayiro. Sente ngazinziguddeko.
But uncle, you can get it from your phone.
Just keep on playing your bodies. What did you mean? Mweba rutegeka nze nogola bankoye va ku macha ndi mu shopping. Juma jangu yambe ku munno muti kule ebintu. Muri mutya?
Uncle, you're suffering again. Can you can put it on your phone and make money?
Bye-bye. Sorry, don't you? What does all work? Thanks for coming. This and what was Charwao? But get them on the home. We're going to know more situation here.
Can they take candle?
Hey, wait, I go to Tambra. When I go to her, I say, I'm not to my no community.
Kaze, I kept working even after I saw the rush. I was scared to go to the heresy facility. The mpox got worse and I stopped working completely for 2 weeks. Imagine how can a border rider survive if nobody wants to get closer to you. If I had gone earlier, I would have been treated sooner. People, don't wait like I did.
Protect your family and community by seeking treatment immediately you notice any symptoms of Mpox. For more information about Mpox, call the Ministry of Health's toll-free line on 0800 1066 or send a free SMS to your report on 8500. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health with support from UNICEF, WHO and partners.
Are you an elite runner, a fitness enthusiast, or just looking for adventure? Get ready to run in paradise at the Fort Portal City Marathon on the 19th of July, 2025. This is your race to experience the beauty and culture of our tourism city. It's all breathtaking for only 50,000 shillings. Register now at www.fortcitymarathon.com or come to Wazalendo Building, Room 9 in Fort Portal. The Fort Portal City Marathon, Mwije Tugende Toro, for a run in paradise. In partnership with Rock Telecom, Data Cities, Sams, and
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
And Toro Kingdom.
All right. We're continuing with the live broadcast of a 360 degrees coverage of the NRM primaries. And we're in the studio, and we're joined by a guest, Andrew Irumba from the SPY. You're welcome to the studio.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. I'm sure you've been keeping tabs with what is happening in the country since mornings. Can you bring us up to speed of your outlook? Or
well, the general outlook of the NRM primaries, I can say, it so far gives hope that maybe one day we are going to be somewhere in terms of organizing ourselves. But only I was able to observe a few skirmishes in Rwemiyaga, Fedo Sechikubo and General Shande. So you learned that there's somebody who was shot dead last night.
Yeah, we heard about it in the morning, last night in Kambuli.
Kambuli.
Yeah.
But I get to know that I'm a Pan-African, and we're always optimistic. So I get to realize that we can do something for our mode of democracy. You know, this system of electioneering is something that was imported to Africa from Europe. And so adopting alongside is not that easy. You realize that America, by the time they started having these elections, they had first spent about 200 years in a dictatorship. They first set the system, and then they started adopting certain things slowly. But in Africa, like in Uganda, immediately we got our independence in 1962, they started saying, please start going for democracy. And these are some of these challenges that you need to nurture. You know, democracy is a child. You give birth to it, you nurture it slowly. Yeah, it
until
can die,
or it matures.
It can mature, it can die. So this is a baby, and so we need to have our own pace. We need to build our systems based on our own pace.
Yeah, okay. So, Mr. Irumba, I have a question here. I've been following up the developments across the country, and in some areas it looks like more of a do or die. Why is it so? You know, I think politics is about serving the people and should not attract violence, people walking in with guns and pistols, shooting. Just to give us an insight about that from your own perspective.
Unfortunately, politics was supposed to be service.
Exactly.
This is what has happened in Uganda. We have attached a price on politics. That's number one.
Exactly.
But even what we call politics is not politics, it's politricks.
Okay.
There is a very big difference between politics and the politricks. Yeah. Politics is, you're supposed to serve, you're a servant of the people. Politics, you're serving. It's a science of managing people, but you serve the people. Politricks, you must pretend to be serving them. Meanwhile, they are serving you. They are serving your interest. Meanwhile, they are very convinced that you are serving them. So it's politricks, you're playing on their head. Number three, the price they have attached on the politricks. First of all, it's a wrong system. It's politricks, not politics. But they have done the baddest thing also. They have attached a price. You know how much a member of parliament earns in Uganda? That's why they will kill to enter parliament.
And that's why you are seeing what
that's
is
why
happening.
Somebody will, even when he can hardly speak something, you will want to enter parliament. But parliament, you go to parliament to speak.
To represent your people.
Now you can hardly speak. You can hardly walk. You can hardly even help yourself. Meanwhile, you are fighting to go to parliament. To do what? In parliament, you're supposed to speak. Now you cannot speak. So they have attached a price, a lot of money, that a businessman who was successful in Owino market, in Kiseka market, in Kikubo market, they are selling the shops, selling land, selling vehicles, selling buildings, borrowing money from the bank to come and enter the race.
So how did we reach here?
I mean, it's a system gone bad. Because we've told people, we are coming to serve you. We are your servants. It's politics. Meanwhile, it has changed to politics. Yeah, so that's the challenge, my brother.
As the CEO, the spy. I can see the spy. I think we're going through a phase whereby you realize there's where politics has now merged with economics. And whereby we think that for you to, the people look at it like parliament is where to make money. Just like what you have articulated.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody, actually, there are people who take bank loans.
Exactly.
And when they are signing that one, they say, immediately they get to parliament, the first month, they start paying. But this never used to happen. We would get into public offices to serve the people.
So what would you advise to such people? Because at the end of the day, you know, you realize when you're in parliament, so many, like you've seen the people, we come from different settings, different constituencies. We have very big families, whereby also your relatives, definitely when you go to parliament, they depend or rely on you. Basically, that simply means that you have to use all these force, use all these resources to get there. So will it reach a time whereby people will be going to, you'll be elected into the August House without spending money? Is it possible anyway?
It's going to be very difficult to change the trend.
Yes.
You know? I can give an example. The times when our current leaders were looking for these offices, if it had been commercialized, some of these leaders we see today wouldn't have been able to be given an opportunity to serve. Because some of them come from extremely very poor backgrounds. But because at that time, there are people who went to school from primary up to university at Makerere here. And it was government educating them. Now, when they've got into offices of authority, they have changed the narrative. Right now, if you don't have money, you cannot do anything. Including if you fall sick right now and you don't have money, you are simply being condemned to death. And they say God has wanted. No, God doesn't want. Why does God pick interest in you, in your 40s, than a Chinese who is even a manufacturer? Why can't he go first to God in heaven and start manufacturing from there? But they are taking you at 40. And they say God has wanted. No, it is our systems.
Okay.
God doesn't even want to see you right now. He wants to see a Chinese so that you go up and start up a factory.
Yeah.
But you're sending here a bag on the street and
So Andrew, we are given a few minutes. I think we have already exhausted our few minutes.
Okay.
So what will be your parting shot?
My parting shot is that Africa and Uganda in particular, I've seen the president has been time and again emphasizing that Pan-Africanism is one of the big pillars, primary pillars of this regime, NRM. The thuggery, the corruption, the do-or-die politics that we're seeing in Uganda, we must sit down and go back to Pan-Africanism. Pan-Africanism, patriotism, and nationalism, they will solve all these problems. Corruption, nepotism, and so on. If we go back to our systems, I think that will be my cutting shot.
All right, thank you for being part of the show. And we'll be transitioning immediately to the Swahili session for the next 45 minutes.
Hey, let me start learning Swahili now. Since I don't know Swahili.
You will learn Swahili, yeah.
Okay.
And we'll be joined by Bella shortly on the set as we continue giving you the 360 degrees, of course, broadcast of the NRM primaries. Results are trickling in. And now I think I should switch straight to Swahili. Now Bella achukue kiti. How's you? So that is it. Looking around, the results are coming in. Okay. Cool.
At UNOC, we believe in safety.
Uniquely ours. Explore Uganda. Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala, 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
Na mtazamaji wetu wa UBC TV, niko hapa kwa ajili ya kukupasha kuhusu pilika ambazo zimeendelea siku nzima ya leo. Kitu ambacho kimeendelea ni kwamba kumekuwa na mchujo wa awali wa wagombea wa chama tawala cha NRM katika nafasi za ubunge na wanawake watakaoshiriki uchaguzi kwa ngazi ya wilaya na watashiriki uchaguzi huo, watashirika wakipita, yani watashiriki katika uchaguzi mkuu ujao wa mwaka ujao ambao utafanyika kati ya Januari 12 hadi Februari. Na tunaambiwa kwamba uchaguzi huo umefanyika kwa kupanga mstari. Na studio siko peke yangu, niko na mwenzangu Dennis Goa. Dennis, karibu sana.
Asante sana Bella Msangano.
Sasa kulingana na taarifa ambayo nimetoa sasa hivi, unadhani kuna umuhimu gani kwa kupanga mstari? Yani unapanga mstari nyuma ya mgombea unayemtaka. Ni vizuri ama ni vipi?
Bella, hiyo ni sema kwa kimombo topic moja nzuri sana. Hapo awali tulizungumzia kuhusu kwa kimombo najua inaitwa universal suffrage I think. Nile kwamba watu wanasimama nyuma ya mgombezi. Najua kwa siasa sio kitu kibaya, lakini kumbuka kwamba siku hizi kuna msemo ambao unasema nakula kwako na lala kwingine. Unaona?
Ndio.
Nakuja nachukua hela, unapata kuna wagombezi 5, sio? Kuna mmoja utaenda hao watu kule mashambani, wataenda kwa Dennis, achukue sema Dennis atampa sabuni ya kipanda ya kufulia nguo, ataenda kwa fulani ampe labda chumvi aende kwa mai. So inakuwa sasa mwisho wa haya yote ni kwamba kutakuwepo siku ya kura, sio?
Ndio.
Au siku kama ya leo ambayo tuko na mchujo wa NRM. Sasa hiyo siku sasa ni kama siku ya kiyama.
Ambapo yani kila mtu anakuwa anataka kujua nini kitajiri.
Kumbuka kwamba kila mtu ambaye amekuja kwako na ukamsaidia amekuagiza kura.
Ndio.
Ukija kwangu nisema sasa Patricia amekuwa hapa, hiyo inamaanisha hiyo ni kura moja. Lorina amekuwa hapa, hiyo ni kura ya pili. Wewe amekuwa hapa, hiyo ni Chirabu. Sasa unajua kwamba kufikia sasa na kura kama 300. Kwa kijiji ambacho kiko na watu kama labda 450, unajua kwamba tayari wewe uko mbele. Sasa tatizo inakuja ni kwamba kuna wagombezi 5.
Ndio.
Na siku ya kupiga kura kama leo inabidi umesimama nyuma ya mgombezi wako. Na yule ambaye umekula pesa zake pia atakuja.
Ndio. Sasa samahani, naomba tuelekee katika wilaya ya Mbale ambapo mwandishi wetu Edwin Nyachwara alikuwa huko na atupashe nini kilifanyika, uchaguzi ulikwendaje katika baadhi ya vituo, ingawa nimepata taarifa kwamba katika baadhi ya vituo wapiga kura walikuwa ni wachache, lakini hebu tutizame.
Leo tulikuwa tunachagua representative kwa tiketi ya NRM, the All Industrial Division. So turn up haijakuwa nzuri sana, lakini tumeokota. So next tunaenda kuokota wanaume. Hivi wengi walikuja late wakapata kama tumemaliza kuvote. So wako right kufanya complaint, lakini walikuja late. Nimebaki Machari David. Secondly, shida ya pili, vile zingine zilianza kuvote kama sisi bado tujaanza. Sasa wamekuja kama tunaanza kuchagua, wanataka wasumbua hapa, lakini direction is peacefully. No. ya wanawake iko kati ya Rita na Mwenge na big sister Wanyoto. So turn up kwetu hapa na Shubizo Cell haijakuwa nzuri sana, lakini hao ndio competitors.
Na tumerejea tena studio na Dennis, ulikuwa bado unaniambia umuhimu wa kupanga mstari nyuma ya mgombea. Nini?
Nilikuwa namaliza. Na nikimalizia nilikuwa nasema ni kwamba nimekupa pesa zangu. Umechukua kwa huyu, umechukua kwa huyu, umechukua kwa watu watano. Siku ya kura ni kwamba unampigia mtu mmoja, unaona? Itabidi umesimama nyuma ya mgombezi wa kura, mgombezi wa iko kiti cha ubunge na hatakuona. Na akikuona inamaanisha hiyo tuseme tunaweza sema ni it's like kwa kimombo tunasema it's betrayal.
Ndio.
Na unajua itakuwa ni kwamba huyu jamaa kwani shida ilikuwa ni nini? So unaona ndio unaona kwamba kuna kura ile ya kupiga ile ya inaitwa secret balloting inakuwa
ya siri.
Ni siri, ni afadhali. Lakini hivi ndio tumekuwa tukifanya kwa muda mrefu. So hamna kwamba tuendi kitabadilika wa leo, lakini tumeona kule mbale watu wakifanya nini? Wakihesabiwa. Na unajua pia hii ya kuhesabiwa nayo ina furaha sana, ina raha
kwa sababu hakuna mtu atakuona kwamba umemchagua fulani, umemwacha fulani.
Yaani vizuri ndio tunaendelea kufuatilia mambo ambayo yanatendeka.
Sawa, na hivi sasa tuelekee tena katika wilaya hiyo hiyo ya Mbale, lakini katika kituo kingine cha upigaji kura tuone upigaji kura wa mchujo wa awali wa NRM ulikwendaje.
Your people waliiba kura chema na RC2. Alichanganya watu wanasema mara mbili.
Kwa maana wananchi wanasema ati hawa candidates hawako atembelea sana. Sasa watu, hata mimi nilirauka asubuhi nikitembea nikitafuta watu, na walisema hawajaona candidate yote akiwatembelea hapa. Na sasa bidii iko kwa huyu mama Lydia Wanyoto Mtende na huyu Rita na Mwenge kwa wanawake. Na kwa wanaume kuna huyu kijana ni mtoto yangu Mafabi Joel Ulaba na ndugu huyo wa Mbogo John Wekesa. Na zaidi hapa watu walikuwa wanataka mtu wa miaka kidogo, watu walisema tunataka kijana. Sasa zaidi tunadhani itakuwa Mafabi ndiye atapata kura nyingi, na tena Rita na Mwenge sijui mahali pengine, lakini hapa watu walisema tunataka mtu kijana. Asante sana.
Lydia Wanyoto.
Yeah. Yokutandika kubala. Tandika kubala. Watandika. Babiri, badatu, bane, batano, mukaga, musanvu, munana, mwenda, 10. Kumira mudweli. Babiri, nabadatu, nabane, nabatu.
Niko katika mji mkuu wa Mbale ambapo mashindano ya mashinani yanaendelea kuwakilisha au kupata wapeperushi bendera wa chama tawala cha NRM, ambapo katika eneo hili huyu mheshimiwa Lydia Wanyoto ambaye anajulikana kama Big Sister ameongoza na kura nyingi sana kati ya wapinzani wake wengine wawili, na wanazidi kuchagua, na tutakuwa tunakita kambi katika mji mkuu wa Mbale kuhakikisha kwamba tunakuletea mambo yanavyochibuka kutoka maeneo haya ya Afrika ya mashariki mwa Uganda. Nikiripotia runinga ya UBC kutoka mashariki mwa Uganda, mimi ni Edwin Nyachwara.
Asante sana Edwin Nyachwara kwa taarifa hiyo. Na kama ambavyo tumeona Dennis, wanasema kwamba mheshimiwa Wanyoto anaongoza, lakini hatujui kama atashinda. Kwa hivyo hilo hatuligusi sana, si ndio? Hatuwezi kuligusia sana.
Ile nafahamu ni kwamba unajua polling stations ni nyingi.
Ndio.
Kuna sehemu moja ambayo especially ukienda kwa kusema kwa mtaa wako wanasema mcheza kwao hutuzwa. Ni kwamba ukisiposhinda kwako nyumbani, then inafaa kwanza kitu cha kwanza cha maana ambacho
ushinde nyumbani.
Shinda nyumbani.
Ndio.
So ukimwona pale Edwin, kuna uwezekano kwamba ile imekuwa ni polling station ya nani? Ya mheshimiwa nani? ya sema labda ambaye amepigia kura au karibu na nyumbani.
Afu naomba nikukatishe. Wamesema pia kwamba wanataka viongozi vijana wenzao, kwa sababu nadhani vijana wenzao wanawaelewa, si ndio?
Ndio kabisa.
Au una sababu nyingine?
Na hata nimemwona huyo mtu ambaye amezungumza, nimeona sijui kama ni kijana ama mtu mzima, lakini kumekuweko na hiyo jambo. Umemkumbuka Andrew ametoka kwenye studio hapa na amezungumzia kuhusu hilo jambo kwamba vijana, unaona ukiangalia kwa uongozi ni kwamba kila mara nyingi unaambia kwamba imefika wakati ya vijana, imefika wakati ya vijana,
sababu vijana ndo tunaelewana vizuri. Mtu mzima anaweza sikuelewe shida zako vizuri, unaona
Alafu kumbuka kwamba kwa nchi kama Uganda vijana ni wengi, karibu 70% ya nchi, ambayo tukifuatilia ripoti ya kutoka Bureau of Statistics, unaona kwamba vijana tuko wengi. So na tukiwa wengi inamaanisha kwamba tungependa vijana pia wengi wao katika uongozi. Lakini hilo ni jambo nzuri kuzala kuzungumzia, lakini kitu kingine ni kwamba vijana wenyewe tuko tayari, tuko tayari.
Ndio maana kuna uchaguzi, kuna kuwepo uchaguzi.
Tumepata nafasi, kuna nafasi. Tatizo kubwa ambalo tunalo katika nchi zetu, hasa nchi zetu za Kiafrika, ni kwamba kura inaenda sambamba na uwezo wako kimfuko.
Sawa. Kwa vile umesema hivyo, naomba tena turejee studio, alafu tutawapeleka katika kituo kingine cha upigaji kura huko Mbale, tuone je, wanawake wameridhia au wamelalamika.
Adwena bubiri budatu bune butano.
Kwa majina mimi naitwa Mariana Mkono. Mimi naishi hapa Union Cell. Nimekuja hapa saa 6 kupiga kura, lakini watu wako kidogo hawajatoshea kupiga kura. Tunaendelea kungoja, lakini tunaona mvua bado nataka kunyesha. Tumekaa hapa, lakini sasa tuko na shida kubwa sana katika Union Cell. Hatuna barabara zimeharibika. Security hakuna, vijana hawana kazi. Sisi wamama tunakaa tu nyumbani, hakuna kazi yote tunafanya. Wao wenyewe wako na ubaguzi, wataki kutuangalia sisi, hata hatuwajui, hatujui hata hiyo sura zao. Sasa tunaomba wale wenye tutakao wachagua, tunaomba kwamba wakati kutusaidia, wasituache nyuma. Sisi tunataka vijana wetu wapate kazi, sisi wamama tukue pamoja, watupe kazi ya kufanya. Tunakaa tu nyumbani, hatuna la kufanya. Sasa tunaomba watu waangalie, ili wakipata kura wasije wakajificha. Sisi tunataka viongozi wenye maendeleo.
Kwa majina naitwa Ana Matuka. Tumekuja kwa polling station hii kuchagua watu wetu, na watu wenye tunachagua hatujawaona, hatuwajui tena, hata hawakutembelei. Hata wakikuletea hata kasabuni peke yake hakuna. Sasa tumekuja tu kuwalonda kwa roho ya Mungu tu, na sio ati kwa upendo mzuri. Hapa Mbale City sisi tuko na shida sana kama wamama. Kama sisi wamama hatuna jama, tumekaa tu, hakuna mtu wa kukutembelea akuweke kwa chama tufanye chama yetu tutupatako kidogo cha kujisaidia. Tumekaa hapo bure kama wamasikini wenyewe wa kwanza na wa mwisho.
Na mtazamaji wa UBC TV, tunaendelea kukuhabarisha kuhusiana na mchujo wa awali wa wagombea wa NRM kwa ajili ya kushiriki katika uchaguzi mkuu, na mchujo huu ni kwa ajili ya nafasi za ubunge na wanawake wawakilishi kwa ngazi ya wilaya. Lakini Dennis, katika hii video ambayo tumetoka kuona, kuna swala moja ambalo limezungumziwa pale kwamba wagombea wengine hawaonekani kwa watu wao.
Hata hawajulikani.
Wanaonekana tu msimu kama huu, wakati ni msimu wa uchaguzi ama msimu wa kampeni, ndo wanakumbuka kumbe na jimbo fulani nawakilisha. Lakini watu kwenye jimbo hawawajui. Unaongeleaje hilo?
Hiyo imekuwa ni mazoea, na kwamba nadhani ni jambo ambalo limekuwa likitendeka kwa muda mrefu. Kumbuka ni kwamba baada ya kura, tutakuwa na kura mwaka ujao Januari. Hawa wabunge wengi wao, wale wagombezi wengi watakuwa wametumia hela nyingi sana. Unapata kana kwamba baada ya ile kuapishwa, wengine wanaenda kwa kimombo tunasema mode of recovery. Wengine wao wanapotea kabisa kwa sababu na madeni, na tulikuwa tunagusia kidogo hapo mapema awali kuhusu pesa ambazo watu wanatumia katika kura. Ni pesa nyingi sana. Mtu amechukua mkopo, umeuza magari, umeuza shamba, hata watu wengine wameuza mashamba ambayo si yao. Mtu ameuza, unapata kwamba ameuza gari moja kwa watu watatu.
Au nafikiri ni sio swala la ubinafsi kwamba mimi nitaonekana tu msimu wa uchaguzi, nimeshachaguliwa huko sirudi tena.
Unajua, nadhani kwa wanasiasa ndio nasema kwamba uongozi sio kitu ambacho ni cha kila mtu. Hapo ndio penye tatizo lipo. Ni kwamba kuna watu ndio tunasema ni viongozi, lakini kweli sio viongozi. Kwa sababu kiongozi afai akishinda au akishindwa anatoweka.
Ndio.
Inabidi baki pale na
watu wake.
Kwa sababu uongozi ni kwamba
unajitolea kwa watu.
Ndio. Unaona? Unafanya unakuwa unagusia. Ndio unaona kuna viongozi wamekwepo miaka mingi, alafu naanza kusema yule jamaa kwa nini yeye peke yake tu ndiye amebaki miaka 20.
Kumbe anawahudumia watu ipaswavyo. Ndio.
Yes, yeah.
Lakini sasa naomba tena turudi kwa Edwin Nyachwara, mwanahabari wetu, ili aweze kutupatia picha nzima iliyokuwa katika vituo vya upigaji kura mapema leo.
Katika manispaa ya mji mkuu wa Mbale, wananchi walijitokeza katika maeneo mbalimbali ya kupiga kura, ambapo ni siku ya kuteua viongozi au wapeperusha bendera ya chama cha NRM katika nyadhifa mbili, haswa mwanamke mwakilishi bungeni na mbunge wa eneo la Mbale City, ambapo inasema ni maeneo ya mji mkuu wa Mbale. Na mwanzoni kulikuwa na rasharasha za watu ambapo walikuwa hawajajitokeza vizuri kwa idadi yao, lakini baadaye kuanzia saa 6 walikuwa wamejaribu kuingia haswa katika vituo mbalimbali. Lakini kituo tulichobahatika kufika kilichokuwa na idadi zaidi kidogo wengi ni kituo cha Navishubiso Primary School, ambapo wananchi walikuwa wameminika hapa, na lililoonekana wazi ni kwamba kulikuwa na kuingiliwa kidogo na swala la mvua. Hali ya hewa ikawa imetatiza kidogo na kupunguza idadi ya watu ambao wangejitokeza. Kidogo usalama umekita mizizi katika maeneo haya, japo wengine wanasema watu waliingia baada ya kuhesabiwa na wakaongezewa zaidi ya muda ambao ulikuwa unahitajika kuhesabiwa, lakini hayo ni machache sana, hayakuzuia ng'ombe kunywa maji. Na lililotiririka zaidi ni kwamba watu walifuata maagizo, walifuata sheria za tume ya uchaguzi ya chama cha NRM, ambapo walikuwa wamesema kwamba wapige kura kuanzia saa 4, saa 6, zaidi kabisa saa 6:30 wawe kwamba wamekamilisha, ili wakimbize matokeo katika makao makuu ya chama cha NRM katika mji wa Mbale ili kufanya hesabu ya mwisho. Wananchi wamekuwa watulivu katika kituo hiki, ambapo wametoa hesabiwa au kupiga yeyote kura, haswa mwanamke mwakilishi bungeni na mbunge wa eneo la Mbale City, ambapo inasema ni maeneo ya mji mkuu wa Mbale. Na mwanzoni kulikuwa na rasharasha za watu ambapo walikuwa hawajajitokeza vizuri kwa idadi yao, lakini baadaye kuanzia saa 6 walikuwa wamejaribu kuingia haswa katika vituo mbalimbali, lakini kituo tulichobahatika kufika kilichokuwa na idadi zaidi kidogo wengi ni kituo cha Navishubiso Primary School, ambapo wananchi walikuwa wamemiminika hapa, na lililoonekana wazi ni kwamba kulikuwa na kuingiliwa kidogo na suala la mvua. Hali ya hewa ikawa imetatiza kidogo na kupunguza idadi ya watu ambao wangejitokeza kidogo. Usalama umekita mizizi katika maeneo haya, japo wengine wanasema watu waliingia baada ya kuhesabiwa na wakaongezewa zaidi ya muda ambao ulikuwa unahitajika kuhesabiwa, lakini hayo ni machache sana, hayakuzuia ng'ombe kunywa maji. Na lililothihirika zaidi ni kwamba watu walifuata maagizo, walifuata sheria za tume ya uchaguzi ya chama cha NRM, ambapo walikuwa wamesema kwamba wapige kura kuanzia saa 4, saa 6, zaidi kabisa saa 6:30 wawe kwamba wamekamilisha, ili wakimbize matokeo katika makao makuu ya chama cha NRM katika mji wa Mbale ili kufanya hesabu ya mwisho. Wananchi wamekuwa watulivu katika kituo hiki, ambapo nimekuwa nikikusanya habari hizi, na vile vile nimeongea na wengine, kukiwemo watu walio na tatizo la kusikia na kuongea, lakini wanatumia lugha ya ishara. Wametoa ishara zao hapo kwenye video, jambo ambalo niliona kwamba inaashiria kwamba hawajakula chochote, hawajapewa chochote, hawakukumbukwa kama watu wenye shida ya kuongea, au watu tuseme wenye ulemavu, na hivyo basi hawana hamu au haja yoyote ya kupiga mlolongo kupiga kura, na wakasema kwamba hawatashiriki katika kuhesabiwa au kupiga yeyote kura, jambo ambalo kidogo linarudia wanasiasa kupiga hatua, haswa kabla ya uchaguzi mkuu ufike, waone kwamba jinsi gani wanavyoweza kuhusisha watu wote ili waweze kuhisi kwamba wamepata usawa wa mwananchi yote wa kawaida, na amepata ushawishi unaotosha kwenda kupiga mlolongo au kujitolea kupiga kura sadamu. Na zaidi tuseme kwamba habari ndio hiyo kutoka mji mkuu wa Mbale. Ule ushabikiaji au shamra za kupiga kura haujakuwepo sana kutokana na hali ya hewa. Mvua imekuwa ikinyesha, ilianza na rasharasha mapema, na jambo ambalo lilichangia kuchelewa kwa wapiga kura hawa, lakini baadaye ikaitiririka kwa matano yao, na ikarojesha watu maji, mimi nikiwemo kama mwanahabari, na vile vile vyombo vya usalama walikuwepo, nao pia walipata nafasi yao ya kupiwa na mvua ambao ilijitokeza, jambo ambalo labda Saddam alikusimamisha upigaji kura. Ni hayo kwa sasa, nikipata mengine zaidi nitaendelea kukuletea punde na muda tu yanapojibuka. Kutoka mji mkuu wa Mbale, mimi ni Edwin Nyachwara.
Na hiyo ilikuwa kazi yake mwenzetu Edwin Nyachwara, ambaye ametembea sana katika vituo mbalimbali vya upigaji kura vya wilaya Mbale. Na hivi sasa, Dennis, nadhani tuwapeleke wapi huko? Busia, si ndio? Ndio. Tukaone kilichojiri huko.
Paris ni Nalwire, Lonyo Sub-County, Busia district. Leo tuko kwa uchaguzi, kwa kuchagua kiongozi mwenye atasika bendera katika pate ya NRM. Na sisi wananchi wa Uganda, pate ya NRM imetuwekea uchaguzi siku ya leo, tuweze kuchagua ule kiongozi atapeleka sisi katika pate ya NRM. Na anafaa atimishe katiba ya NRM. Akimaliza kutimisha katiba ya NRM, vitu utakuja kupata development.
Tumefanya harakati kama sisi wenye tunashikilia vijiji kuorganize
hii elections ziwe zenye harmony, tuwe tunachagua viongozi wenye wanafaa kuongoza NRM. Sisi tumependekeza kila polling station iwe na mwenendo sawa ya uchaguzi, sababu hatutaki fujo. Tumesha organize mahali pa kuchagulia, sasa ni watu tumesha waseti vizuri, hatutarajii maneno ya vurugu. Tunajua mwenye atakuwa amepita aende afanyie wananchi vile inatakikana. Kwa majina nimebaki Ali Hassan Table. Asanteni.
Huko 100. Nafikiri tuko pamoja. Hapa anapeleka bendera yetu ni Were Godfrey Odero, Bwana Were Godfrey Odero, memba wa NRM, ndiye yuko na flag sahi katika parliament, na ndiye tumemweka mbele tena apeleke bendera 2026 katika uchaguzi mkubwa unaokuja. Kwa wana kijiji wote kwamba huyo candidate tuliyemchagua ndiye anayetosha, ndiye anayefaa kutokana na yale aliyotufanyia katika kijiji hiki. Ameonyesha moyo wa uongozi na mwenendo wa kusongeza kijiji mbele, na sub county na district na nchi ya Uganda kwa jumla, kama kijana mwenye miaka na mwenye nia ya kujenga taifa la Uganda. Nafikiri ni hayo
sana kwa asubuhi hivi. Nataka kufurahisha hao watu yetu ya UBC nye mmekuja hapa. Hapa tuko twa nchi ya Bulekei A village kwa Nalwire parish hapa kwa Lunyo sub county. Leo tuko kwa kuchagua kura ya member parliament hapa kwa Samia Bugwe County South, na hii ni process yenye itafanywa kwa nchi yote hapa Uganda. Na nimefurahi kuona tumetembea karibu miezi 2 kama tuko kwa campaign, na timu yangu tumetembea vizuri, bado pata problem yote kama accident, hata watu kupigana. Tumepita kwa hii story, na sasa leo tumeanza kuandika story nyingine ya kuchagua mtu mwenye atakuwa na kubeba flag ya ile ya kusimamia kwa kura, lakini akuwe kama mtu amebeba flag ya NRM. Sasa leo tuko hapa ni kuanza process ya kuchagua, na hawa watu yenye naona wote wamekuja hapa kuchagua. Hii fasi iko karibu na watu kama 450, na mimi najua wengine walikuwa town wameanza kuingia. Sasa hii yenye tunaongea tunaweza kuwa kama na watu kama 300 wamefika, na mimi najua kuingia kama saa 4:30 hapo tutakuwa tumeingiza hiyo namba ya 400. Na mimi nataka tu kufurahi, najua hii kura itaenda vizuri na tutamaliza kama tuko na ushindi. So asante sana. Pata hiyo flaga kwanza, chiti ya kwanza iko vitu yenye tumeongea na watu kama tumwambia hao vitu yenye tutafanya. Na mimi najua nilikuwako member parliament kwa miaka 10, na mimi niko na experience ile yenye that deserves mtu kuwa member parliament, na vitu mingi sana. Chiti ya kwanza ni kuenda auto kufanyia watu vitu kama fasi ya kuchukua watoto kusoma mashule. Vitu ya pili ni kuona tumetengeleza ngia na kuongea na watu wakubwa wetu wengine wenye wako government, wenye wako kwa party, tuone mimi mwenyewe ninasaidia watu wetu the reduce on the level of poverty yenye iko. Tunatumia hizo programs za government yenye imeleta hizo programs zikuwe kama tusi yote we get involved in the activities that government brings as programs. Kitu kingine ni kuona tuko na umeme. Hii fasi yenye naona imekuwa sasa developed vizuri, lakini watu wako na mabomba zao zinataka waingize umeme. Watu wako na fasi kama za kuweka grinding mills. Watu iko kama mashule kwa hapa fasi kwa hii ingia. Iko kama vitu kama denye small enterprises denye nataka umeme. Sasa nikiingia parliament niko na kazi mingi. Mimi najua chiti ingine itakuwa nikimaliza kuingia, kama nimepata flag nitakuwa nafanya kazi pamoja na pate yetu ni NRM, na mimi najua sisi tuko na manifesto. Sasa nitakuwa nafuatilia hiyo manifesto nione kama inaweza kufanya kazi yote yenye nategemea mimi kama rais wa.
Na mmemsikia mmoja kati ya mashabiki wa NRM akisema yeye ni mshindi, kwa hivyo anajiamini, au sio?
Amesema ako tayari, yeye ni mgombezi, anatarajia kwamba anaweza akashinda. Wamekuepo kule asubuhi, umemsikia akisema kumekuwa na kama watu 300, 400. Okay, tunamtakia kila laheri. Najua kwenye kura chochote chaweza.
Kwenye kura kuna kulia, kuna kucheka pia.
Yes,
kwa hiyo
tu kuna mshindi na kuna mshindani.
Kwa mfano wewe ungekuwa mgombea na ukapigwa chini, ungelia, ungefanyaje?
Unajua inategemea unaweza ukalia, ndio. Unajua kwa binadamu kulia ni kitu cha kawaida.
Ndio.
Yeah? Kwa sababu kumbuka ni wengi wetu tunaingia kwa hii, especially kwa vitu kama kura, kwa sababu unatarajia kujenga maisha yako na labda na jamii yako ama na jamii watu wa karibu wako, alafu na jamii yako yote kwa jumla. Ukishinda unaona ni kwamba daktari imekurudisha nyuma kama miaka mingine 5, kwa sababu tunaangalia miaka 5 mbele mwaka ujao. Na unajua kitu kingine ni kwamba kuna sehemu ambazo unaelewa kwamba NRM, chama ambacho kiko katika uongozi, ukishinda primary ya NRM hiyo tayari ni kwamba 90% ama 90% tayari unahakika kwamba utakuwa bunge.
Una uhakika wa kushinda zaidi.
Ndio hivyo. Na ukishindwa unajua kwamba imekurudisha nyuma. Na nikigusia mapema ni kwamba kura imekuwa ni mambo mengine tofauti. Watu wameuza shamba, wameuza gari, wameuza kila kitu. Hata unapata mtu fulani hajasoma, hata watoto labda amwambie mtoto mwaka huu university hamtasoma kwanza. Wacha nimalizane stories za kura, alafu zile nikishinda basi takuwa ile mshahara yangu ya kwanza ya bunge nitatumia fanya nini katika elimu.
Kwa hiyo una maana ya kwamba hata ukishindwa maisha bado yanaendelea. Kwa hivyo hakuna haja ya yani kukaa unasikitika tu kila wakati.
Ndio hivyo kabisa.
Okay. Sasa
lazima kabisa, ni maisha lazima yaendelee.
Sasa tuelekee katika wilaya ya Tororo tuone huko mambo yalikuwaje.
Count. Believe it counted across.
Just count. 91, 92, 93.
Leo kwamba tuko na kupiga hapa kura kwa Kisenye B na watu wamekuja wengi inaonyesha kwamba wanapenda kupiga kura yao.
Let's talk about do you think an electoral commission has done enough?
Na mimi nafikiri electoral commission ya NRM imefanya ni kazi mzuri kwa ajili wamekuwa na kutangaza huku na kule sawa zozote kwa TV na kwa radio, na hata ni kwa matanga kutangaza kumekuwa ni mingi sana. Watu yetu wakajua siku yenyewe, tena wakakuja wingi namna mnawaona kwa ajili habari ilipita fasi yoyote. Leo ninaomba tupige kura na imani, na mimi niko na ukweli kwamba ushindi ni yangu kwa ajili nimefanyia watu yangu, nimegeuza Busia municipality ni mjini sasa mwenye iko na barabara nzuri, tuko na maji.
Ambavyo mchujo wa awali wa NRM umekwenda siku ya leo. Dennis, mtazamo wako ukoje? Yani umeendaje huo uchaguzi?
Uchaguzi umeenda vizuri. Tunangojea tusikie, najua results zishaanza kutoka.
Matokeo
tumeanza kupata matokeo kufikia muda labda saa 6 usiku itakuwa tunajua nani ameshindwa na nani amepoteza. Hivyo basi kwa watazamaji nadhani kwamba wabaki wakitizama UBC kwa kupata ripoti ambazo ni za hakika.
Kweli kabisa. Ndo hayo tu mtazamaji wetu wa UBC TV. Asante sana kwa kutizama. Kinachofuata hivi sasa ni taarifa katika lugha ya Kiganda. Asante sana.
Abeka bana tuzi. Awaroji. Nafe tujja.
Oh. Bami kwanu. Ana inakuchange ono.
Uncle, you can just use your phone.
Tuina mombo.
Va kumwana kudunya change.
Neanzizanya.
Nangu kwenda.
Yes sir.
Zozi limeka.
Jire satu chitondo.
Satu chitondo.
Yes sir.
Ngayiro. Sente ngazinzu gwedeko.
But uncle, you can't get from your phone.
Let's keep on playing your bodies. What did you do? Mweba rutegeka nze no bora bankoye va kumacha ndi musopingi. Juma jangu yambe ku munno muti kule bintu. Muri mutiya.
Uncle, you're suffering again. Can you put it on your phone and make money?
Bye-bye. Musuri do mutima. Undazo kuagara. Naye. Thanks for bora. Enkombo wasichari wao jajja mwongere ko bayagala nyo romboro ekinyego
kandete kando
tuwetaga kutambula gwene bwotula
tubere munzikiza
senga natu moyina okugumiikiriza
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the rider selection campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
You got us on your wallet. Bobby, again! What's the drama?
Drama? Colleagues, elections for special interest groups are calling. SIGs, elections, youth, PWDs, elderly. It's time to vote for our leaders, June through August. From village to parish to district to nationals, youth, PWDs, elderly. It's time, go vote your leaders. No! Elections are supposed to be peaceful. Easy vote, okay?
Abavubuka, abakadde, n'abantu abalina obulemu. Kino kye kiseera okulonda abakulembeze baffe. Tugende twetabe mu kulonda okuva mu mwezi gw'omukaaga okutuuka mu mwezi gw'omunaana omwaka guno. Akalulu kange ly'eddoboozi lyange. Akalulu ko ly'eddoboozi lyo. Obubaka buno bukutuusibwako akakiiko k'ebyokulonda.
Okuva olunaku omwana wo lwazaalibwa, oyagala nnyo okumuwa obukuumi, oyagala okumukuuma ng'oziyiza ebyo ebiyinza okumutuusaako obulabe by'omanyi, naddala ebyo ebirabibwa n'amaaso. Omuziyiza okugwa bwe baba nga bazannya nga kw'otadde n'okuvumbula ensi. Naye kiki ekibaziyiza okukosebwa ebintu ebyo amaaso bye gatalaba? Ng'amba endwadde okulumba emibiri gyabwe. Okugemesa abaana nga baakazaalibwa nga ba weeks 6, weeks 10, weeks 14, ku myezi 9 ne ku myezi 18, kw'ossa n'okubagemesa malaria okutandikira ku myezi 6, 7 n'8 okutuusa ku myezi 18, kiziyiza abaana okukwatibwa endwadde, nga kino kibawa omusingi gwe beetaaga okukula nga b'amaanyi ate nga balamu bulungi.
Abazadde namwe n'abalabirira abaana mujjukire okugemesa abaana bammwe emirundi 9 okuva lwe bazaaliddwa okutuusa nga bawezezza emyezi 18 okubaziyiza okukwatibwa endwadde z'osobola okwewala ng'obagemesezza omuli measles, rubella, polio, pneumonia, hepatitis B, TB oba akafuba, tetanus, meningitis, yellow fever, diarrhea oba embiro, whooping cough, diphtheria ne malaria. Eddagala lyonna erikosebwa okugema lyesigika, likola era nga lya bwereere. Obubaka buno bukutuusibwako Minisitule y'ebyobulamu awamu n'obuyambi okuva mu UNICEF ne mikwano gyabwe.
It's a FlexiPay cashback explosion. Shop and pay with your FlexiPay. Cashback instant. It's a FlexiPay cashback explosion.
It's a FlexiPay cashback explosion. Simply shop and pay with your FlexiPay at activating outlets and enjoy instant cashbacks. Terms and conditions apply. Stanbic Bank is regulated by the Bank of Uganda, and customer deposits are protected by the Deposit Protection Fund up to 10 million Uganda shillings.
Uniquely ours. Explore Uganda.
Are you an elite runner, a fitness enthusiast, or just looking for adventure? Get ready to run in paradise at the Fort Portal City Marathon on the 19th of July 2025. This is your race to experience the beauty and culture of our tourism city. It's all breathtaking for only 50,000 shillings. Register now at www.fortcitymarathon.com or come to Wazalendo Building, Room 9 in Fort Portal. The Fort Portal City Marathon, Mwija Tugende Toro, for a run in paradise. In partnership with Rock Telecom, Data Cities, Sons, and
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
And Toro Kingdom.
Hello, Kampala, Uganda. In response to the national call of strengthening the traffic security, Good Products Group HGO brand has officially launched the Rider Selection Campaign. Registration is now open. Visit www.riders.hgo.com. Complete your registration now for a chance to win exciting prizes including motorcycles, exclusive HGO gift boxes, and official rider vests, all while promoting safe riding awareness. This is how to participate. Pay the registration fee, invite 3 friends to form a team of 4, and your registration fee will instantly be refunded. Begin your journey of honor today. Don't miss this opportunity. Join the challenge, promote road safety, and become a pioneer rider. For details, visit the official Good Products website at www.hgo.com or call toll-free 0800-335-555 or visit our offices at Kingdom Kampala 3rd floor to register now and win prizes worth millions.
Taxation is a bit complicated, and the only way to demystify it and make it as easy to understand and to comply with is through engagement. Is there a limit to the number of cars a returning citizen is bringing into Uganda? Who has paid the excise duty on this water is not the supermarket which has sold you this bottle at 1,000. It's not the business. It is the man who is going to drink this water. We strongly believe that it will only be through such constructive engagement that we'll be able to broaden our tax base and build our country together.
Buza Commissioner. Now you can get direct answers. Send your tax-related questions via WhatsApp or SMS to 0790-141-887, and the Commissioner General of URA, John Musinguzi, will personally address them. Tune in to UBC News Tonight every Monday and Wednesday for expert insights and clear explanations. Buza Commissioner.
Kaze, I kept working even after I saw the rush. I was scared to go to the health facility. The mpox got worse and I stopped working completely for 2 weeks. Imagine how can a border rider survive if nobody wants to get closer to you. If I had gone earlier, I would have been treated sooner. People, don't wait like I did.
Protect your family and community by seeking treatment immediately you notice any symptoms of mpox. For more information about mpox, call the Ministry of Health's toll-free line on 0800 1000 or send a free SMS to your report on 8500. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health with support from UNICEF, WHO, and partners.
Weewaawo olunaku olwaleero ennaku z'omwezi 17 omwezi ogw'omusanvu bannakibiina kya NRM mu bitundu by'eggwanga eby'enjawulo basazeewo ani agenda okubakwatira kaada mu kulonda kwa bonna okw'omwaka ogujja okukiikirira nate okubakiikirira mu paalamenti. Bangi balondeddwa, abamu basigadde beemulugunya, abalala bakkiriza. Ebyo byonna tubikuleetedde okuva mu bitundu by'eggwanga eby'enjawulo. Nga sinnagatandika olunaku olwaleero nkubuuzaako gyonna gy'otusizaako engalo. Nze Marian Nakitene ne munnange wali Namuyomba ku ludda olw'obubonero tugenda kuba tugakutuusaako, era tegeeza abadde afulumyemukko katono atege olutimbe gagadde nti tutandise. nzikiriza ntandike n'ebiva mu kamyufu k'ekibiina kya National Resistance Movement mu disitulikiti y'e Kakumiro biraga nti Ssaabaminisita wa Uganda Robinah Nabbanja awangulidde waggulu ddala okukwatira ekibiina ky'ebbendera mu kulonda kwa bonna okw'omwaka okujja okubakiikirira mu Paalamenti. Ssaabaminisita waalondedde afuniddewo ddala obululu 425 era omusasi waffe alina ebikira ku bino kaabituwe.
Enkya leero bannakibiina kya NRM mu disitulikiti Kakumiro enkoko bagikutemwa okwebwa mu bitundu ebirondebwamu era nga akalulu kabadde kakusimba nnyiriri. Essaawa mulindwa bwetuuse okusimba ennyiriri. Ssaabaminisita waalondera basimbye Lwakasota.
Abataka mwebale!
Ekifo Ssaabaminisita waalondera kinene A ne kinene B awangulidde waggulu. Era nga banne babadde avuganya nabo tebafunyeewo yadde akalulu.
Nyawamagalaga nyona Monge Maria Tenyi ligesto kinena mbazira obululu bwa Honorable Nabbanja Robinah alina obululu 425 ba opponent bati bazookere. Tutungira obululu 425 kinena B twatunga obululu 302 ate ekyo kyayenda tujaguzi.
Nabbanja abadde avuganya ne Grace Batalingaya n'abalala babiri ku kifo ky'omubaka omukyala era nga Batalingaya waalondedde Empasana Town Council. Nabbanja amuwanguliddewo n'obululu 107 ye nga Batalingaya afunyeewo obululu 42 bwokka.
Bujaja East eri Mpasana ogw'omukazi niwateerera tutungira obululu 301 yatunga obululu 18 abandi batunga 00. Kamagambira handi Bujaja West tutungira obululu 408 ono omukazi wa Mpasana niwo waabu yatunga obululu 50 abandi batunga 00. Bali bafunye bameka.
Nabbanja obuwanguzi buno agamba nti buvudde ku nkola ya gavumenti eya NRM gyazanyikiza mu bantu b'e Kakumiro.
Olwa services za gavumenti eziri mu kitundu kino. Gavumenti yaffe ekoze enguudo za kolasi nga bwe muziraba, yatuwa ebyuma ate engezezzaako n'abantu baffe okulaba nga ebyuma bye baatuwa biyambyeko abantu okulima enguudo. Ekyokubiri nga Prime Minister wa Uganda bwe baleeta PDM ffe tetwakkiriza corruption wano. Navaayo obukuukubira ne tukola enkiiko kyova olaba bagitwala nga modo. So abanaku wano be bafuna ssente za PDM si bagagga ng'ebitundu ebirala. N'ebitundu ebirala waliwo wengenze ne mbayamba nga Prime Minister.
Kyokka agamba nti abakyala basatu okuvaayo okumwesimbako waliwo abadde babapokera ensimbi nga basinziira Kampala.
The only challenge I have now being Prime Minister, this attracted a lot of jealousness. These people are not, we are supported by people from out. Some of them have always been with me and they wanted me to come and oppose so that I can perform other duties of government. But because there are other people from out who gave them money, they wanted to come and test. And second, they were targeting the president. I'm told they wanted jobs from the president. Now that they have stood with the Prime Minister, maybe the president will invite them, call them and talk to them. Yes, they went through other channels and access to Muzei. And when Muzei asked me I told him, Your Excellency, it is better these people try their luck.
Akakiiko k'ebyokulonda mu disitulikiti Kakumiro kasuubira okulangira ebivudde mu kalulu essaawa yonna.
Weewaawo eyo nga tuvuddeyo ate bo abawagizi babeegwanyiza okukiika mu paalamenti ku kaada ya NRM okuva mu constituency ennya ezikola disitulikiti y'e Simbab bakedde kwekalakaasa ne balumba ekitebe kya disitulikiti ey'ebyokulonda nga baagala akakiiko k'ebyokulonda mu NRM okusazaamu okulonda okubadde kugenda mu maaso olunaku olwaleero. Bano bagamba nti omuntu waabwe Dennis Dumba agambibwa okuba nga yabuziddwa.
Wetujjidde ku mpewo Shaka Stephen Gashayija ng'alangiriddwa ng'omuwanguzi era nga kati ayiseewo okwesogga olukaano lw'okuvuganya mu kalulu ka bonna aka 2026.
Shaka abalaze asobola. President Museveni yeetaaga omuntu ng'ali mukozi, yeetaaga omuntu ng'amanyi byakola, yeetaaga omuntu ng'agenda kukola byonna kulaba nti abantu b'Entebbe babeere bagagga.
Shaka awangudde n'obululu 4,175 ate Najjemba Scholastic Baguma n'afuna obululu 467 ate ye Namala Jovia n'avaayo n'obululu 192.
Nze nganze tumulonze ku lw'omutima omulungi gwali nagwo era nga tumulonze atukiikirire era agenda kusakira ebintu ebirungi. Kaka we musayi we banange nze MP wange Shaka okuva omwaka oguwedde mbadde ne Shaka MP wange wa NRM atutadde mu bibiina atugabiridde abakazi tugenda kuganyulwamu musayi twala Shaka.
Ate ku ky'omubaka omukyala n'akiikirira disitulikiti y'e Wakiso Entebbe Nnaalongoloozi Kirabira awangudde n'obululu 2,888 ate munne Nakunda Kayesu n'afuna obululu 14. Municipali y'Entebbe ekolebwa ebyalo 24 era nga banna NRM 1,434 be balonze ku muwendo gw'abalonze emitwalo 2,157 abalambikiddwa mu regisita ya NRM.
Akati bwe bityo bigenze naye generale twebaza abakuumaddembe ababadde wano okulonda kubadde kwa mazima na bwenkanya tewabadde kulwanagana buli kimu kyonna kigenze bulungi.
Wano abamu ku bawanguddwa basigadde beesansabaga saako n'okutolotoma nga Sseggwanga ennyodde amazzi amanaabe mu kyalo kwekulidde nga bawera nkolokooto nga bwe batagenda kukkiriza bivudde mu kulonda. Okutwalira wamu okulonda municipali y'Entebbe kutambudde bulungi newankubadde nga mubaddemu ebirumiro ebitonotono wabula nga kino kirubedde balonzi wakati mu by'okwerinda. Nze Sula Kagugube wano Entebbe.
Are you an elite runner, a fitness enthusiast, or just looking for adventure? Get ready to run in paradise at the Fort Portal City Marathon on the 19th of July 2025. This is your race to experience the beauty and culture of our tourism city. It's all breathtaking for only 50,000 shillings. Register now at www.fortcitymarathon.com or come to Wazalendo Building, Room 9 in Fort Portal. The Fort Portal City Marathon, Mwije Tugende Toro, for a run in paradise. In partnership with Rock Telecom, Data Cities, Sams, and
UBC, inspiring Uganda.
And Toro Kingdom.
Weewaawo weebale nate kubanga otwekomirako wano ku UBC TV nga tetunawumulamu embozi yaffe ebadde ya Ntebe era nga awangudde okwata kaada ya NRM okuvuganya ku Kyantebe Municipal ye Shark Stephen Gashayija ng'embozi bw'ogirabye ku lutimbe lwaffe gagadde. Kakati bwe tweyongerayo n'ebifudde mu bitundu by'eggwanga eby'enjawulo ku nsonga eyekuusa ku kamyufu ka NRM ye Ronald Kibuule awangudde akamyufu ka NRM akamukono North ate ne yeebaza abalonzi era ng'omusasi waffe atuuseeko ne Makindye East nga kwotadde n'empigi.
Okulonda mu Makindye East kutambudde bulungi nga abeesimbyewo babadde basatu okuli Judith Nuwabeine Abaho, Charles Okoth ne Kabandiza Shafik. Ku Cornerstone Polling Station, Judith Nuwabeine Abaho walondedde afunyewo obululu 2-2 ate gwabadde avuganya naye Kabandiza Shafik n'afuna 2 nga Okoth Charles ye tafunyeewo. Ku kifo kya National Water Polling Station Okoth tafunye nga Abaho afunyeewo 6 ate Kabandiza n'afuna 4. Mu bifo ebirala tusanze ebbugumu ly'amaanyi n'okweteekateeka era nga yonna okulonda kutambudde bulungi. Abaha ategeezezza nti basuubira okulonda okuba okw'emirembe era ng'essuubi ddene nti obuwanguzi bubali mu 5.
Soka ku mawulire g'empulira baasazeewo ku luno baagala representation etuukira ddala mu parliament, baagala okukwasa omuntu ebendera anaagirwanirira agituukirize ddala mpaka mu parliament. So ku luno abantu ba Makindye East baasazeewo bangambye bagezezzaako abaami akaseera akawera naye tebafunyeemu. So ku luno baagala kusindikayo maama, baagala kusindikayo omukyala agenda agabule constituency.
Abawagizi be nabo bategeezezza nti Kagwake keetonnya omubaka waabwe wakuwangula nga n'abawagizi ba Kabandiza nabo babadde boogeza maanyi.
Agent wa Shafik Kabandiza engineer essuubi lya Makindye East constituency member wa parliament addako 226 231 tweteeseteese bulungi nnyo twasuze bulindaala era nga tugamba nti tuteeka Kabandiza mu parliament.
Tugenda bakuba akalu ate tubasaba tukwataganire wamu tuba tubakuli akalu temunyiga bunyizi. Ono omwana anzaala yakukyalo yamanye ebizibu byaffe bannagaba omwana tugenda muteekayo mu parliament era abo opposition wenjogerera bali mu kutya buli bamulaba bali mu kutya mwana waffe.
Ebyo nga bikyali awo ate okulonda e Kasenge mu ggombolola y'Ennama mu disitulikiti y'e Mukono eyali minisita omubeezi ow'amazzi Ronald Kibuule walondedde kubadde kwa bbugumu ng'abalonzi 405 bonna abalondedde wano akalulu bamusiize kasiige. Kibuule abadde omusanyufu eby'ekitala asabye abalonzi bakikole ne ku kalulu ka bonna mu January ow'omwaka ogujja.
Bano abantu bandaze ekisigezo okuzaalibwa mu kitundu. Ekyokubiri ne bakakasa omuntu waabwe gwe baagala ddeeyo. Ate okubeerawo kwabwe bulungi kinkakasizza obuwagizi genda kubeera nabo paka mu January. Kati ate ejjukire ne badde restricted election. Kati ate kali akeeru kayinza osingako ki wano. Nabo ekikyonze ndi musanyufu nnyo olw'obwesiga abantu bwe bantadde.
Abawagizi be ababadde abasanyufu eby'ekitalo baliko bye batubuulidde.
Honorable Kibuule wano awanguddewo otegedde oye tuyinamuzaayo minisita waffe atuyambye mu mirimu atuyambye ku basinga batukwata bannaffe bennyini abawadde emirimu ekitalo kya paati yongeza tumuzeeyo mu parliament ayongere okutuyamba.
Kibuule abadde avuganya ne Doreen Mutiibwa ssaako ne Nnaalongo Kakai Harriet ng'awangudde ebifo byonna ebirondeddwamu mu constituency eno era nga we tuviiridde eno ng'ebikujjuko byatandise dda ebimuyozaayoza nga bwe balindirira okulangirira kw'akakiiko k'ebyokulonda mu butongole. Empigi ku kifo ky'omubaka wa paalamenti ey'omumambuka embiranye ebadde wakati we yaliko omubaka wa paalamenti mu kitundu kino Amelia Kyambadde ne ssentebe w'eggombolola y'e Kamengo Akolo Sam Sonko.
Nze Angelo Kintu Mukisa ndi wa mu Kamengo mu muluka gw'ekyanja mbadde agenti mu kifo ekyo naye tusanze okusomoozebwa kunene nnyo nnyo nga polling stations nyingi bazikyusizza abalonderwa bulijjo nga bazizizza mu maka g'abantu. Tufunye n'obuzibu nti obwedda balanga ebizindaalo nga biranga nti okulonda kukyusiddwa kati ng'ate bataddewo n'abakanga bangi batisatisa abantu baffe.
Mu lukuŋŋaana lwa bannamawulire Sam Sonko lwakubye mu maka ge ategeezezza nga bw'atagenda kwetaba mu kalulu olw'ab'ebyokwerinda ababadde bateevuunyanga Mnyera ssaako okutiisatiisa ba agenti be nga kw'otadde n'okubulankanya enkalala.
Waliwo embeera etuuse nga tugenda nga tuteekateeka n'abantu bange okugenda okulonda. Amawulire ne gatandika kuntuukako ku ba agents kubanga bano bonna ba agents bange. Bano ne gatuuka batutiisatiisa bayiyeemu amagye. Registers ezimu tezikyalina abantu baffe tebakyali mu registers. Kati ensonga eyo yonna bwenjagala kubeera nga ndeeta okwemulugunya kwange.
Suubira agenza okuvaamu nga kalukatambudde dda era wafunye obululu abantu bakumuwadde. Tusuubira nti ekyokuvaamu katireeti kibadde tekirina makulu yali alina kukavaamu luli nga takayingiddeyo naye abantu bazze tewabaddewo fujjo lisobola mujjisa mu kalulu.
Ate oba batugobyewo tetukola ki olw'obutasibwa obutagenda kukola mbeera mingi ate tudde wano batutwale mukomere tuva mu kalulu.
Nyanze Padde Bukenya munnamawulire wa disitulikiti wa NRM ey'Empigi atufunyemu okutataganyizibwamu katono ekiro ekikeesezza olwaleero poliisi ne banna NRM bwe bazinduukiriza be bayita abagwira abavudde mu disitulikiti endala nga bazze okukyankalanya akalulu ka NRM ate nga kigambibwa nti bayina owa opposition gwe bakolaganye naye n'ekigendererwa ky'okunafuya NRM bateekemu obuvuyo mu kulonda.
Butereevu embeera bw'etyo bwetambudde mu bitundu by'eggwanga ebyenjawulo ebyo by'olabyeko. Kakati tugenda kuba tweyunga ku musasi waffe owa UBC leero Jethro Kasaije ali Makindye ng'akuliddemu ebyokulonda mu kaseera kano wa NRM akuŋŋaanyizza nate ebivudde mu division y'e Makindye okubirangirira era alina kyatugamba ku nsonga eno. Kati mweyungeko atubuulire embeera bw'eri eruddeyo.
Chairman to say a few words. Then I will request the district chairman to invite the commissioner. Then the commissioner will invite the representative of the president, special advisor. We are going to say a few things, 1 to 2 minutes. We are not going to take a lot of our time. Then we do the closure of the day. Mbasaba Busabe.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Omukama mulungi mwebale kuyita mu kalulu. Tekabadde kangu nabadde nkatidde naye alhamdulillah Allah atutuusizza wano. Nsaba tebiba byangu kuba mu kalulu kano buli omu alinnya ku munne naye nsaba Allah atuwe omutima ogw'okusobola okusonyiwa ate tutambule ng'ennyumba emu kubanga gye tulaga ewasinga obuki obuzibu n'okusinga we tuli. Munzikirize bannange amannya gange nze navuga Jamila administrative secretary nze ngenda obbatembeeta si kyekyo. Munzikirize twale akasa kano mpite chairman you're most welcome.
so nze ngize gwe bankwasa bwetandika okutambula naye okunoonyeza akalulu bonna babadde wamu nga siyinza kuvaayo waliwo abambuuza ebibuuzo ku mukutu vaayo oyogere owagira ani naye nakakasa nti yali tamanyi kikyambuuza omulimu ogwange
Buterevu omulungi alaba UBC TV leero obudde buno ekigenda maaso wano mu bitundu bya Makindye Division abakulu abavunaanyizibwa mu by'okulonda bagenda buterevu n'okuba nga tebateekateeka abantu era obudde bwonna bagenda kuba balangirira byonna bye bamaliriza okuba nga bagata mu division eno ya Makindye. Ajjukira nti mu Makindye tulina mu Makindye East ne Makindye West era nga abavuganya ku mulundi guno mu Makindye East bali abantu bana era nga mwabo kuli omukulu ow'obusinje Elijah waliwo omukulu Nuwabeine Judith Okoth Charles Kabadize Shafik abo be ba Makindye East bali bana ate mu Makindye West tulinamu omukulu Tugume Ronald kuliko omukulu Rwamutunda Patrick waliwo omukulu Katandikwa Hillary waliwo n'omukulu Keita Doreen. Alaba UBC njagala okutegeeza nti abakulu abo bonna batudde mu weema bonna wadde nga bayale ba agenti baabwe abagenda maaso n'okuba nga ate bagasegase ebintu byabwe awo by'oyinza okuyita oba oliawo ebyekimpatiira mu mpolampola awo okulaba abantu baabwe wa bwe bayinza okuba nga bamalira mu kulangira kuno kugenda okuba nga kukolebwawo obudde bwonna. Abantu bano bonna abantu omunana benkusomedde batudde mu weema balindiridde bennyini baagala okubyewulirako oba oliawo banamala okutegeera wa bwe bagudde ani anaabayiseewo ani agenda okwatirira ekibiina bendera ojja kuba ate naawe otegeera embeera butya bwegenda okubeera ng'etambula ebyokwerinda biri gulugulu akagera gye kiri nti oba oliawo tulinaanye barakisi wano e Makindye nga kwotadde ne kooti waliwo amagye aga red top waliwo military neya bulijjo aba UPDF waliwo poliisi era nga bonna bakutte emigemerawala era nga okuyingira wenyini wano awo tusimbye amakanda olwaleero kiseera kiba kikutwalira akaseera kazibu nnyo kubanga basudde n'ekiddo emmotoka tewali mmotoka za bulijjo azikirizibwa kubeera nga ziyingira okuva gye tubatandikidde okuva obwenkya okulonda kubadde kwa mirembe kakati nga gyetulindiridde okulwaleero be bannayuganda okubategeeza kiki ekigenda maaso era na kiki ekigenda okuba nga ate kiva mu kitundu kino wadde nga tusobodde okutegerako ebivudde mu bitundu ebirala wano e Makindye wongawo abantu beekumyekumye abavubuka balabiddwako nga bagenda balonda abali mu register ya NRM ate nga naabo abatali mu register ya NRM kasita oba nga omanyiddwa ku kyalo bagenze maaso n'okuba nga ate babakkiriza okulonda. Sinza kakasa abutuufu bwakyo oba tekireetemu mbeera yonna naye nga embeera nzikakkamu abantu bakkakkamu abantu batudde era nga kyebalidiridde kwe kulaba presiding office omukulu avunaanyizibwa ku by'okulonda mu kibiina kya NRM mu Makindye Division akakiiko ke konna n'abakulu emugendo mu maaso n'okuba nga mulaba obudde buno bagenda maaso n'okuba nga balamusa ku bantu oba oliawo okubakuma okulaba nga tebateekawo nsasagge yonna. Okusinziira ku mukulu avunaanyizibwa ku by'okulonda ategeeza abantu nti nebwobeera owanguddwa mu kiseera kino tosaana kubanga ate oba oliawo okumaakuma abantu okuteekawo enjawukana wabula akunza abantu okugenda maaso n'okuba nga bakolera wamu mu ngeri emu oba endala. Kakati kyetulindiridde kekadde mulindwa ate nga nkimanyi nti teri kulanga kulala eddakiika eziddako 5 oba 10 okuva kati abakulu bajja genda maaso n'okuba nga ate balangirira olunaku olwaleero. Omukulu akiikira President Honorable Sarah Kanyike naye waali wano agenda maaso n'okuba nga ate alaba enteekateeka yonna bw'eneetambula akabonero akalaga nti enteekateeka eno etambula bulungi. Marion nkomawo gy'oli mu studio twongereyo n'amawulire UBC leero naye nga ekifaananyi kyolaba kakati ye mbaka wa President Honorable Sarah Kanyike agenda maaso n'okuba nga ayogerako eri abantu ku nteekateeka egenda maaso mu kiseera kino wano mu Makindye Division. Nkomyewo gy'oli mu studios.
Weewaawo webale nnyo munnaffe Jethro Kasaije ali Makindye ajja kuba nate atutuusaako ebivudde erudde eyo wekuumire wano. Kati we tweyongerayo n'ebivudde ekirako akalulu ka NRM mu Kira municipality katambudde bulungi era nga tewabadde kavuyo yadde okulwanagana era omusasi waffe atuuseeyo Kabitowe.
Abesimbyewo be baagala okuyitamu abanaakwatira bendera y'ekibiina kya NRM. Mu bitundu ebisinga Kananula ameze opponent we tumwebaze Edson gwagamba nti yabadde wamulekera ekifo ekyo nga munnaabwe Bright Arthur we yakoze.
Era Kananula gwe bawaddeyo era flag bearer wakira ebize bibeerawo ne mu structures mubirabye tuva wansi ne twamukanga baga mutuye mweteese olwo abantu balina ekigendererwa kitya okuza kira obujja mu NRM okuza obukulembeze bwe NRM mu kira
so twakanyiza ebigaana n'agaana kukola ki okumpa gap nange nemugamba okatugende mu race.
Mu bitundu nga Kireku Main, Kireku Railway bweyogerere ne Kireka mu Kirema abalonzi babadde bamalirivu eri abo bebaagala era basanyukidde bivudde mu kulonda.
Ngomami ali omu Kananula Dani tugenda muyisa mukami bonaku lwaleero tumusindike mu paramenti abisanye ne Uganda director agende mu paramenti atuyambe ebirime kira municipality myaka 15.
President Museveni abannajjera abavuka tukwetaaga naddala nzondaba netegeza taata tukulize wano toba ku mayini tukwata bina bituluma era ssaawa yonna ffe tuli wano.
Kananula Daniel ategezezza nga bwali candidate omutuufu era n'asaba abalonzi bamuteekemu obwesigwa.
Omuntu yazze n'akola kino wiringire era tusaba consolidated force, consolidated ideas. Ogenda okunyonyola bannaffe abasigadde n'abali mu opposition ojja twegattako mu kira municipality.
Ekifo ky'omubaka omukyalo wa district y'e Wakiso naye kubaddeko abavuganya okuli Yudaya Namakula, Kayesu Betty ne Kirabira Rose.
Wabaddewo katabanko konna tulonze bulungi tewabaddewo wadde okusika omuguwa kubanga abantu baleka bazze nga bamanyi gwe bagenda okukola ki okulonda n'omukyala bamuwadde wano mu Kirema Wendi ndabye nga Kananula awangudde akalulu era mu Kirema Wendi ebimu ku zooni z'enkulembera ndabye nga Kayesu akalulu ako akawangudde.
Weewaawo ebyo nno bye bibadde ekira kakati wetwolekera ebusiya omusasi waffe abaddeyo bannakibiina kya NRM ebusiya basiimye enteekateeka ennungi ey'okulonda akamyufu akabannakibiina okukwata kaadi balabe nga bavuganya nate mu kulonda kwa bonna okujja. Busiya erina constituencies 4 era ng'omugatte gw'abeesimbyewo okuli abaami n'abakyala gubadde 3 mu 3 era omusasi waffe alina byakuŋŋaanyiza katulabe nate ebibadde eroddeeyo.
District y'e Busia South erina ebitundu bino okuli Samia Bugwe North nga bavuganya kuliko Mulimba John nga ye mubaka aliko Emorot Okumu, Wandera John Paul, Onyango Gideon, Ndege James, Kwoba Stephen, Lakitari Laus ne Sanya Norris John. Samia Bugwe South abeesimbye ku tiketi kuliko Bari Godfrey Odero, Maganda Julius ne Wafula Isaac. Samia Bugwe Central kuliko Waswa Simon Estone, Wanyama Richard Hamala, Mbaha Emesi Patrice ne Dennis Nyangweso nga yimbaka aliko ne Osinya James ne Mukaga David. Municipali y'e Busia kwesimbyeko Macho Geoffrey, Tabu Sara, Wesonga Michael Kajuba, Kamba Hassan, Mulemia Ismail, Sowed. Abakyala mu district y'e Busia bavuganyiza kuliko Businje Esther Wafula, Nyakecho Grace, Anyango Janet Hope Webi, Nafula Irene Esther, Nawire Sharon Veron, Nahawuli Shamos na Mihanja, Auma Scovia Juliet, Auma Helen Wandera, Ali Muntebe, Taka Maureen, Nancha Helen, Natocho Rosette. Okusinzira ku balonzi bakulonda abo bokka abatambulira ku nnono y'ekibiina. Wandera Julius Maganda eyali minisita w'ensonga z'obuvanjuba bwa Afrika eyeesimbyewo ku bwa Samia Bugwe South ne Wanyama. Richard Hamala avuganya ku kifo kya Samia Bugwe Central Constituency agamba nti singa baweebwa obuyinza okukwata bendera ya NRM betegefu okuweereza abantu baabwe.
Ni kwenda watu kufanyia vitu kama fasi ya kuchukua watoto kusoma mashule. Vitu ya pili ni kuona tumetengeleza ngia na kuongea na watu wakubwa wetu wengine wenye uko government wenye uko kwa party tuone mimi mwenyewe ninasaidia watu yetu the reduce on the level of poverty yenye iko tunatumia hizo programs za government yenye imeleta.
This time I've been rallying people to know the value of the flag, because when we go to parliament we need to join government, we need to be part of the system, that we can be of value to our people. That when we go for caucusing, we are there to be able to also share in the
Ebusia nga tuvuddeyo kati katwolekere Kawempe South. Okulonda kutambudde bulungi era nga abavuganyiza ku bifo kubaddeko Hajat Madina Nsereko Ntale Muwanguzi John ne Nakamya Fatiera katulabe ebitambudde.
Abawagizi babamu ku beesimbyewo mu kitundu kya Kawempe South wetuviiriddeyo ng'okusagambiza olw'ebisoso okuva mu miruko 6 ku 8 egikola Kawempe South. Emiruko egyogerwako kuliko Wandegeya, Mulago asooka, Mulago owokubiri, Kiwonvu n'emirala.
Bali ddala amanya Ntale Nsereko Madina okulonda kubadde kulungi okujjako awantu awamu tebadde ofujje tebaddewo kinaye abantu abamu badde tebamanyi nti nina aneesimbyeko oba buli omu abadde alowooza ndi an opposite era abamu bebadde bajjukiza okulonda nga babagamba ate tulugenda kulonda ani tumanyi nti olwaleero infa tubadde tebamanyi abamu abantu waliyo tebabadde tebamanyi tiwaliyo n'okulonda ku saidi yaffe ya Kawempe South nga basinga amanyi nti okulonda kuli mu Kawempe North lowooza Kawempe North baddengamu ebibugumu eno mbadde nkanoonya bwomu ebiseera ebisinga bembadde ndi nabo badde tebali nnyo wansi.
Akulira NRM mu muluka gwa Wandegeya Dr. Byaluhange Elijah nga naye yeeyagaliza obwa kansala mu muluka ogwo agamba nti abantu balonze bulungi era tewali abatataaganyiza.
Tulonda omuntu ketuyisizaamu atukwatidde ebendera tugende naye mu maaso n'omukalungu akasemba yakajja tumuwagire abeere member of parliament of Kawempe South Madina Nsereko Ntale.
Abeesimbyewo okukwatira ekibiina kya NRM bendera mu kalulu akajja kuliko Hajat Madina Nsereko Ntale, Muwanguzi John ne Nakamya Fatia. Abalonzi nabo bogedde ebibadde mu kulonda kwa leero.
Agenga mu bufubo obumu nzijanga erosifiri era mu kifo kino kyennyini nnyini era nga nsaba abawagizi bw'abantu genondedde mu apansooba tusimbye olukalala okuva wano mpaka bunaayira abantu bawagidde nnyo Hajat Madina ate nga ffe abavubuka ffe abasinze yiwawo omubiri
nabe Mulago tu Parish mwenna enkya mwena kujja Kawempe Mbogo okubeera president ajja kubanga waali dere tumubuulira ebizibu byaffe bye tuyina abantu bonna ne Kawempe bonna mubeereyo
tulinda okulangirira okusembayo era tujja kukutegeeza ebinaaba bivuddemu.
Weewaawo omulabi waffe webali kutambula naffe tukyagenda mu maaso n'okutuusaako ebifudde mu bitundu by'eggwanga ebyenjawulo ebyekuusa ku kulonda nate akamyufu ka NRM okulaba nga ate bakwata kaada okugenda okwetaba mu kalulu kaabona ak'omwaka ogujja okuvuganya ku kifo ky'omubaka wa paalamenti. Wetweyongerayo ko akalulu k'omubaka omukyalo wa disitulikiti y'e Kampala katambudde bulungi ddala mu division 5 ezikola Kampala omuli Makindye, Kawempe, Nakawalobaga ne Kampala Central era nga abavuganyiza kubaddeko Nanfuma Shamim, Amina Rukanga, Kanyanji Sofia Safina ne Namuli Joeli Yazake era omusasi waffe binaabirondodde.
Mukabeefube w'ekibiina kya National Resistance Movement okunoonya ababaka abanakikiikirira mu bifo ebyenjawulo mu Parliament mu disitulikiti y'e Kampala wabaddewo vaawo mpitewo mu kulonda omubaka omukyala anakiikirira Kampala mu Parliament. Wabaddewo okulonda mu bifo ebyenjawulo mu division za Kampala okubadde Kampala Central, Kawempe, Lubaga, Nakawa ne Makindye. Mu bitundu bya Lubaga naddala ku ssomero lya King Fahad Primary abayo basobeddwa wekituuse mu kulonda abakyala nga ensonga gye bawadde kwe kuba nti abakyala bonna tebabatuukirira kubasaba kalulu. Basazeewo okulonda omukyala Nanfuna Shamim nga bamuwadde lwa nsonga nti mu kifaananyi kye yamwenyereketa okukira banne. Mu kulonda omubaka wa Lubaga South abatuuze bakanyiza kulonda Musa Mbazira era wanakukumbya obululu 87 olwo munne n'afuna 4 kyokka oyinza olowooza nti Sheikh Swaibu Sentemero abadde n'omukono omunene ku bonna abawangulidde mu kifo kino.
Kusega wano okimidde ku King-Fahad akalulu katambudde bulungi nnyo ddala era abantu bafunyeemu buzibu bwonna wabula ekibaddewo olwaleero nti abantu abamu nga tebalina be agent era okukakkana nga Shabim n'afuka abawangudde.
Zibadde ziwera munana ogw'emisana ne twolekera Makindye Muyenga gye tusisinkanya abawagizi ba Nafuna Shamim nga bajaganya mu ssanyu ku ebyo bye basobodde okufunako. Omu ku bakulembeze atunyonyodde nga Shamim akalulu bw'akawuusa obuva e Muyenga wabula n'asaba abaana babawanguddwa okuwagira n'abawangudde.
Ndi chairman wa NRM sub county eno tulonze bulungi ne result nungi tusuubira be tulonze bajja kututuusa mu parliament. Nsaba ba NRM mulundi guno tukolere wamu abawanguddwa bawagire awangudde awo tusobola kufuna chance y'okuyingira mu bifo bya parliament.
Ate Shamim abadde musanyufu eri obuwanguzi era afukamidde ne yeebaza abamuwadde obuwagizi yadde nga alindiridde kulangirirwa.
Akakiiko k'ebyokulonda ka NRM olw'enteekateeka ennungi nenebaza ne bannakampala mwenna abali mu yellow book tibettanidde okulonda ate okulimu eddembe. Mumativu sirina sayidi egamba nti ebigenda okuvaayo sigenda kubeera muwanguzi naye ate nkubiriza oba mpa amagezi abo bwebiba ababadde betwesimbyewo nabo nti olw'obulungi lwa pate ng'oyagala ekibiina kyo kifune ekifo kye tuliko kati mu Kampala okulaba nga kikomawo mu Kampala. Nze nsuubira era nga mbasaba nti byonna ebivaayo mukiriziganye nabyo munzire mu mugongo tusobole okugenda waggulu.
Nze Bantu Makyabwe Semmambo ne munnange Jamil Sekajja.
Mu buufu bwe bumu mu constituency ennya ezikola disitulikiti y'e Simbabule abawagizi oba abalonzi bakedde nate kulumba kitebe kya disitulikiti mu kitebe kya kibiina ku disitulikiti nga baagala akakiiko akavunaanyizibwa ku by'okulonda mu kibiina okwongezaayo okulonda kuno nga bagamba nti omuntu waabwe Dennis Dumba kigambibwa nti yabuziddwawo era omusasi waffe bino abirondodde kabitutuuseeko.
Embeera y'obunkenke erudde ng'esuubirwa mu disitulikiti y'e Simbabule naddala mu kulonda. Enkya ya leero yebadde baana baliwo ku kitebe kya NRM Simbabule oluvannyuma lw'abawagizi abeegwanyiza okukwatira ekibiina bbendera e Mawugula kawunti okulumba ekitebe. Entabwe evudde ku kakiiko k'ebyokulonda mu kibiina okuyita ababaka bonna abeesimbyewo mu disitulikiti y'e Simbabule okujja ku kitebe ky'ekibiina okukakasa ebikozesebwa mu kulonda nga tebinnaweerezebwa mu bifo awalondebwa wadde nga bonna tebasobodde kujja.
She's going to give you forces. She has vehicles. You understand? No moving on motorcycles. Yes. Yes. Then Remiaga, this vehicle continues. After dropping people of the Tusi, this vehicle continues to remain.
Kironde Yasini Mogatta omu ku beegwanyiza tikiti y'ekibiina nga weekebwako abawagizi be atuukidde wakati mu kulaga obutali bumativu olwamu ne bwe babadde bavuganya Dennis Dumba okubuzibwawo abantu abatanategeerekeka.
There are a lot of intimidations the other side. You're telling me, I go to the people. So you want me to tell these people we go and make it up for you?
Mulugunya ku kibiina ky'NRM olw'ensonga nti mu butuufu bw'ebintu security yesigama ku side emu.
Yasini abawagizi be ekiro kyonna basuze bakuba abamu bali mu kkomera era kimuwaliriza okugamba nti kasooke stepping down.
Bana wadde abakawo okukira ennumba balangidde abakakiiko okwekubira.
yiyo security yafunye kuyiyo government yaffe gye tuli bawo batugobaganya batugobane ku office feka tugende katudeye mateke
ye taata wabuziddwawo Ddumba Senior avumiridde ebyobufuzi by'ekito
zabisumuzi ya motoka n'ebimuwa n'afuluma n'agenda mbadde ndi awo ssaawa nga 12 nga baŋŋamba nti motoka tugisanze ekasirye ng'olina okutuuka katimba ng'ettaala zaaka nga taliimu tunoonyanoezaawo tugenda ku poliisi tukola ripooti nze naye kituggyeko enviiri ku mutwe okulaba ng'ate abandi batuyamba n'okwangu ogenda okulaba poli n'akane motoka weeri eri mu luguudo wakati bale buzibu ki obuvuddewo tebafuddeeyo.
Wano Kironde Yasini Mugatta n'abawagizi be we basabidde akakiiko okwongezaayo okulonda.
Akoolwaleero mbadde nsaba akalulu kakole ki kayimirire kubanga tetulinayo polling agent babakwata bali mu makomera babatiisatiisa kati ani anaakuuma akalulu.
Nti batulumbye ekiro ne batukuba ne batuyisa bubi tetuli beeraliikirivu tusabye security baganye tuwa security ekubidde side emu.
Kyokka akuliramu ebyokulonda mu disitulikiti y'e Sembabule muyita registrar bino biwakanyiza n'ategeeza nga ewatali nsonga ya Simba eremesa kulonda.
The candidate who has been abducted cannot cause the postponement of the elections. Why? The candidate will not appear in every polling station to be voted. If the posters for the candidate are there, the voting will continue if he has his supporters. The supporters are the ones to vote. Even if he was to appear, even if he was to be here, he wouldn't move to all the polling stations as the candidates, the voters stand behind.
Tedezi also Byuma omu ku beesimbyewo ku kkaadi y'ekibiina Mawogola South oba Mawogola County atwaliddwa nti ajinga ne Nabugisi mufungize. Wuyo mu myalo okutuuka mu mmotoka ye muddusiza ekibinja ky'abawagizi nga bamulumiza okuwamba Dennis Ddumba nga kw'otadde okukozesa emmotoka ye okutwala ebikozesebwa okulonda mu constituency.
Embeera bwetyo bwebadde e Sembabule omusasi waffe weebale nnyo naye era tukyali Sembabule katweyunge ku munnaffe Robert Onyango atubuulira embeera bweyimiridde. Robert Onyango, embeera eri etya erudde eyo e Sembabule?
Weebale nnyo Marion Nakitene, mwasibye muti eyo abali e Kampala kansuubire nti obulamu Mukama akyakuumye. Ffenno naffe twasibye bulungi era tusibye mu kalulu ak'okulonda akamyufu k'ekibiina ki NRM. Tutambudde kumpi disitulikiti yonna nga butugezaako okwetegereza butya avaayo bubakuba akalulu. Nyinza okugamba mu bumpimpi nti tusiibye bulungi kubanga tetunafunawo mawulire galaga nti wabaddewo ekikize oba ekibaddewo oba oliawo ekiyinza okuwawaza amatu. Abantu balonze newankubadde wabaddewo okutataaganyizibwa mu nsonga emu oba endala nga n'okusinga mu kyo yenkuba etonnya emisana ga leero ate n'olweggulo wano wenjogerera kyejjeetuddemu olwo nno neebanga etataganyiza mu nnonda y'akalulu so nga ne mu kubala wano wenjogerera nsinziira wano ku kitebe kya disitulikiti Sembabule awagenda okubeera okubala n'okugatta olwo nno ebyenkomeredde birangirirwe mu butongole newankubadde enju ez'enjawulo naddala abo abeesimbyewo buli omu alina bw'atafuta ensonga abamu batuuse n'okwerangirira abalala bali mu kujaganya naye siyinza kugamba nti ono yawangudde ku kifo kino wabula okuggyako okulinda akakiiko k'ebyokulonda okulangirira. Embiranye ey'amaanyi n'akalulu ke tugoberedde olunaku lulamba kabadde ka kifo kya mubaka ow'emiyaga eyo nno waliyo okulya n'okukomba essowaani so nga ne ku kifo ky'omubaka omukyala anakiikira disitulikiti n'e Sembabule nawo nno waliwo vaawo mpitewo anti ng'abeesimbyewo bakyala mmekete buli omu alina essuubi nti oba oliawo akalulu wetunaaviira mu kifo kino nga bamulangiridde ku buwanguzi. Kale nno wano ku kitebe kya disitulikiti ndi munda mu kisenge kiyite Tally Center awagenda okulangirirwa ebyenkomeredde. Kale nno ndabyeko n'abamu kubavuganya ku bifo ebyenjawulo naddala abakyala ndabyeko Honorable Mary Begumisa yatuuse dda n'abamu ku abo abaagala okumukunkumula omukono mu kibya olwo nno batwala ebbendera y'ekibiina batandikira awo mu kalulu aka bonna akajja omwaka 2026 be baba bamuddira mu bigere bakiikirire abantu ba disitulikiti n'e Sembabule. Kale nno nga tetutulandaze nnyo njagala okulaba oba nsobola okufunirayo omu ku abo ababadde mu lwokaano. Ngenda kusooka n'omubaka aliko kati Honorable Mary Begumisa atubuulire butya olunaku bwe lumutambulidde, alinamu byalowooza tebitambudde bulungi, oba ye alina essuubi nti bwe tunaaviira mu kisenge kino nga bendera y'ekibiina agyeddiza ng'omubaka abadde akiikira disitulikiti eno emyaka 5 gino gye tugenda okumalako. Honore, kuliko olunaku?
Lunaku tulukulise. Thank you very much. Lubadde busy, lubadde long, but twebaza Katonda nti tuli wano okubala obululu bwaffe n'okukuuma obuwagizi bwaffe obuvudde mu bantu.
Abantu bandyagadde okumanya abatulaba ku UBC obunkenke bubaddewo mu kuwenja akalulu okulonda kuno, biki byoyinza okugabanako naffe ebibaddeyo gye tutabadde?
Gye mutabadde wabadde ebintu bingi, nange gye nnondedde ne gye mpitidde katono ng'abantu abamu babakubye, wabaddeyo abakubiddwa ng'ebiragiro ebimu biva ndowooza ew'abakulu abamu, naddala RDC aliyisiza bubi abantu baffe ek'enzigaawo abakubye, naye era tusigadde tuwangulawo ewaffe Rwebutakuli, tusigadde tuwangulayo. Waliwo gwe bayita Bishop mulungi muno mu Mawogola North, ayisiza bubi abantu baffe nnyo, mulungi Mitima Mabindo, ayisiza bubi abantu baffe, abadde n'abasirikale abatali official ng'alina candidate gwawagira against me, naye ekyokuba abantu ekyo tayagadde, so ekyo tukivumirira, naye tuli wano okubala obuwanguzi bwaffe era tubulina. Ekyokuba abantu basaasidde nnyo, abantu b'Emitima, abantu b'e Kawanda, abantu b'Ekyebando Town Council bali awe waffe Enziga. Oh my God, nga bakuba abantu ne bawandiikawo nze numa n'empya, abantu bakyanjagala, ne batukwata DRA form ne bagibba zone emu, waliwo ne gye bataddewo mbu 00. Anyway, naye we are here and we thank God.
Oli mukakafu nti we tunaaviira wano nga fulaga bagikwasizza?
Yes please, ndi mukakafu nti abantu bange bannonze okunzaayo mu Parliament kuba akalulu mbadde nkanoonya era obwedda tugatta, wadde nga batukosezza nnyo ne bakendeeza ku buwagizi bwaffe nga bagulirira, tusanze gye bagaba ssente, abaana be bagadde obbagaane Mawogola West Minister Anifa Kawooya, abaana ne babakuba, but we thank God nti abantu baffe era basigadde bayimiridde wadde bakendeezezza ku bululu bwaffe. Thank you.
Nja kwerekereza Honorable olw'obudde, weebale nnyo. Oyo mubaka aliko kati era omu ku abo abavuganya ku kifo kya bendera y'ekibiina ki NRM eky'omubaka omukyala owa disitulikiti eno ey'Essembabule. Njagala kumaliriza n'omu ku abo ababadde mu lwokaano luno ali mu kwagala okutwala bendera y'ekibiina mu kuvuganya mu kulonda okwa bonna, naye nno ntegezeddwa nti akyaliko ne byagattagatta. Omanyi kati wano we tuli abasoma mathematics ne batamuyita bulungi ke kadde okubanga baddako emabega, olwo ffe abaasazanga obulungi okubala okugatta n'okutoolako ke kadde kano ke tugendamu. Ogenda kuwulira wano emyeso bwe gitambula 2+2, olaba abalala we bagamba nti kati awo guba 6. Olwo nno akulira ebyokulonda wano nkakasa ajja kubalagira bafune calculator bagatte bulungi butereevu ebyo nnyini ebivuddeeyo mu kulonda. Njagala okusabayo eddakiika emu bw'aba atuuse wano eno, ntegezeddwa nti tusobola okwogerako naye olw'obudde njagala Marion Nakitene abalabi baffe osooka obazeeyo mu studio, tunaakomawo n'ab'olulimi oluzungu mu mawulire gaffe ga UBC Tonight, twongereyo okuttanya ensonga. Nkyali wano Sembabule.
Weebale nnyo Robert Onyango ng'osinziira Sembabule ku nsonga y'emu. Poliisi ekakasizza nga bwe waliwo abantu 2 abafiiridde mu kamyufu k'ekibiina kya NRM okwetooloola mu bitundu by'eggwanga eby'enjawulo, so nga waliwo n'abantu abasoba mu 9 bagombeddwamu obwala bwa kugezaako kutaataaganya nteekateeka za kulonda kamyufu kano.
Ebitundu ebisinga eby'eggwanga abantu bakayiseemu mu ddembe, naye waliwo era ebitundu ebimu ebitabadde ebiregisterinze incidents, era nga incidents ezo njagala nzibatuuseeko. Kati nga jo twaregisterinze incident omuntu omu bwe yafiiridde waliwo omwami omu we bayise igumbye Sowed. Ono igumbye Sowed abasirikale waffe bamukubye amasasi. Report zetufunye okuva ku ground ziraga nti oba zigamba nti yabadde ayina omuntu wawambye era amanyikiddwa nga John Bosco Kauma, nga John Bosco bwe bafunye amawulire aba security bagenze mu kyetuyita pursuit okugezaako okugoba omwami ono, era we basindiridde amasasi agamukutte ne gamujja mu budde. Naye nga okunoonyereza kukyagenda maaso, naye nga twakutteyo abantu 5 mu kikwekweto ekyo. Then mu Nakaseke district era nago mwagafunye nti twafunye era amasasi we gakubiddwa, wabaddewo akamyolagano wakati wa supporters ba Ndamira, candidate omwe bayita Ndamira, then n'omulala we bayita Nyogole Enoch. Era nga muno omwami omu we bayita Komuzeire Dan yalumiziddwa. Leero tusindiseeyo regional CID waffe okugenda okwongera okunyweza mu by'okunoonyereza, tulabe nti abantu bonna be tunasanga okuba nga bayetabye mu kavuyo kano wabweru w'amateeka, tujja kulaba engeri gye tubaleeta mu mbuga z'amateeka. Twafunye ne incident endala ezombo mu Paida Town Council, omukyalo omu yabadde ava ku Lare ne bamukuba obusaale, era oyo naye okunoonyereza kugenda maaso, tetunaba kukwatayo ba suspects naye nga tugezaako nnyo okulaba nti tutuukiriza operation eyo. Then waliwo ne operations endala ze twakoze okutangiza oba okulemesa obumenyi bw'amateeka nga mu Isingiro mu Kamubeizi Town Council mu Isingiro South Constituency. Tuyina omwami omu we bayita Benon Tumwine ali mu mikono gyaffe nga twamusanze ayina hand throw grenade, era tukola okunoonyereza okulaba kigendererwa kyabadde ki n'ebirala n'ebirala.
Weewaawo bali kubanga otambudde naffe mu mawulire gaffe ag'olulimi Oluganda essaawa 2 kwakayitako eddakiika 5 zokka. Naterindirira amawulire mu Lungereza byolabye mu Luganda ogenda kuba obiraba mu Lungereza n'ebirala byotalabye. Mbadde Marion Nakitene ne munange Namuyomba ali ku lulimi olw'obubonero, era akkiriza abannange abalala bakutuuseeko ebifudde mu bitundu by'eggwanga ebyenjawulo naddala ebyo ebikwatagana n'akamyufu ka NRM. Tusinkane nate olundi atakuumira mpeera ku nkuumire. Weeraba.
Abeka bana batuuzi awo walungi naffe tujja
bamikwano ani alina ku change ono.
Uncle, you can just use your phone.
Tuyina momo
va ku mwana gwe change
nayanziza nnyo.
Nange kwete.
Yes, sir.
Zo ziri mmeka?
Ziri 3 kitundu.
Yes, sir.